What is up? Welcome to another night of night streams. Night screams. I have been wanting to do this talk for a good minute now. Uh, we got the Scream 6 trailer the other day. Let's see if we can get some people in here and we'll have like a good conversation. Also, I got some fan mail over here um, from a good friend. I think I know who it's from. I'm gonna wait and see who we get all in here and let's have a great conversation. I got some image shots. I want to break down this trailer, show some Easter eggs, and also talk about what I think is going to happen in this film. And I hope we have a really great Friday night. And yeah. So let's see who's in the house right now. Let's see. We got Horror Tori. Awesome. First, I get to watch Red Right Hand, then an awesome live stream talking about Scream. Yes, you do, Tori. Yes, you absolutely do. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to dive into some of this because I got some images here. I mean, like I didn't name this night screens, but it pretty much is. I mean, it's our weekly Friday night, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time live stream. So now that the Scream trailer is out, it is now absolutely all about Scream talk. We are in full gear and ready for the release in March. Ghostface fanatic, what's up? What's up, man? Uh, love the Scream 6 trailer. It was perfect. Didn't need much from it. No, it did not. Hey, let's get some music up in here. Let's get the vibe going. Let's see what we got here. Ghostface, I'm so glad you're in the house, man. Horror, Tori, you as well. I can't just sit in silence. There you go. It doesn't drown out my voice, does it? Is that a good? You need me to bring it up, bring it down? Let me know in the chat. Hell yeah. I'm gonna bring it down just a tad. All right, here we go. Ghostface Fanatic said, just something to get us excited. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, you know what? It's a little bright on me. There we go. There we go. Now we're in full gear. Oh, guys, have y'all? Let me know in the chat how many times have you seen that trailer already, and how much does that give you goosebumps? Just knowing what happens to Mindy, even though we don't know her fate, it's still just like. We're gonna get into it. I'm not gonna jump ahead here. Wait for some more of the people to trickle in. I love Ghostface Fanatic says, I love that we are going to be getting the Halloween setting. You can do so much with that. Multiple ghost faces in the trailer was awesome. Yeah, it really was Ghostface. Yeah, it's going to have that whole feel like in Scream 3 when they're on the set of Stab and you got all those Scream costumes, the Ghostface costumes, and you don't know which one was what. You know, whenever Jenny McCarthy was in that room. I mean, that was like a taste of what we're probably going to get in this one. And I think there's going to be a lot of like pranks on our core characters from survivors from the last film. And we don't know what's a prank and what's a threat. I think that's what's going to happen. Skull Crusher's in the house. I already want to see Scream 6. I'm ready for it. Man, you and me both, for sure. It can't get here. I mean, I'm ready for it like right now. I want a full trailer as well. Even though that teaser was great, I'm ready for the full trailer. What did they give us that full trailer on the anniversary of Scream 1996 when it was released in theaters, which was December 21st, I believe. Could have been the 20th. We might get a full trailer then, but I think that might be too soon from this teaser, but I could be mistaken. We'll see. Ghostface Fanatic, I keep on watching it over and over. I'm so excited for this film. Me too. I can't quit watching it. It's just like, I can't believe it's a thing. I can't believe it's real right now. You know? Scream Rat. Conrad, what's up, dude? Welcome to the party, pal. What is up? Also, hold on, let me grab something real quick. All right, I'm back. Okay, so I got something in the mail. I'm hoping that he's going to be in the chat tonight. If you can see it, kind of got this green screen thing going on. I'm going to unbox it here, and we're going to see what it is. I think I know who it's from, but I'm going to wait and see if he pops in the chat first before I actually open it, because I promised him I'd open it when he's here. So, yeah. Conrad says, popping in now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How's everybody's Friday night? Everybody ready for Christmas? Getting everything that you want? I wish this movie was coming out right before Christmas. That would be like the perfect Christmas gift, right? You know, I mean, I know we're getting like Avatar and stuff, but like if Scream was coming out right now and getting that bad taste out of our mouth from Halloween Ends, you know, like just the perfect way to end the year. Let's see here. Ghostface Fanatic says, I don't think Mindy will die in that scene. I think it was a prankster with some dickhead joking with her, I think, but she will die later, I believe, though. Yeah, I have some thoughts, and I'm going to get into it. I'm just going to wait for some other people to show up. You know, I'm just going to say I keep thinking about the Scream 5 trailer and how they wouldn't show Dewey, you know? I mean, I want to say that no, they're not going to show this in a teaser, but they're going to know that that's exactly what we're going to think. They're like, we're going to be like, no, this isn't going to happen here, you know? I think this is leading into the final act of the film, the third act. I think we're in full gear. All our characters are together. I think they're on the run and they're trying to catch up to Mindy because she's not with that group. If you look at it twice, you know, like they're all together, but Mindy's not standing with them. She's in a separate cart. So it's like she's alone, but why is she alone? Is she getting ready to leave and they're trying to catch up to her? We're going to get into all that. All of it. Karma's in the house. Hi, I'm ready for Scream 6. I'm already planning on wearing my Ghostface necklace. You have a Ghostface necklace? Wow. I've never even seen a Ghostface necklace. They make those things? That's pretty cool. Makai Chandler, you got a question to ask. You think it could be multiple Ghostfaces? I do. Wouldn't that be crazy if it was like more than 2 killers in this one? It was like 3 or 4. That'd be super sick, right? I think it's time to break that trend of 2 killers. You know, we already expect it, and giving us 3 or 4, because we all know Wes Craven's original idea for Scream 3 and Kevin Williamson, it was to have a pretty much a following, and then that script kind of fell into that Kevin Bacon show, The Following. It turned into that because they scrapped it, and also they were going to bring back Stu Macher. He never died. So, and in this one, hold on, I'm gonna throw up some images. We might go over some images quite a few times tonight, but let me throw something up here. If we look at, where is it? This right here. That's not the mask that's all cracked up, you know? That we did see. So this is either the other killer or, you know, it might be a prankster. We don't know. But looking right here, Mindy is not with them. She's not with them at all. That's why I'm wondering, like, they're all together. They look like they're on a mission of some sort. And I'm thinking that they're trying to catch up with Mindy here. Like maybe something traumatic has happened to Mindy and she's like, I'm going back home, going back to Woodsboro. And then they find out that maybe Ghostface is on the move and ready, you know, going to take her out, and they're concerned about her, so they're trying to catch up with her. I don't even think they know that they're on the same subway. What do you guys think? I'd like to hear some other thoughts because I'm telling you, I have watched this trailer over and over. Scream Rad says the original Scream came out before Christmas. That would have been cool. Yeah, yeah, it would have been so cool. I mean, but I mean, you got to think about it also. Like, I understand marketing wise, like you don't want to compete with Avatar or any. I mean, we're in, Oscar season. Um, you don't really want to compete with that. So, Mark, I mean, they had the January release date this year, earlier this year, and now they're going to March. I just wish it was in January still. Like, at least like right after the holidays, we can get it again. I mean, but then we got Megan coming out pretty soon, and I'm hearing great things out of early screenings of that film. It's kind of, you don't want horror to compete with horror. Let's see. Ghostface Fanatic. I have a bad feeling that they're going to kill Gale. Radio Silence wants to continue the story with their characters. I have a bad feeling about it will be compared to Star Wars. They might, I think Gale Weathers has overstayed her welcome. Honestly, I wish we would have said goodbye to her instead of Dewey in the last film. I think it's a very missed opportunity. I think Dewey was like the heart and soul, like he gave that balance, and Gale just, I don't know. If they do it, I just hope it's in an epic way. Like she works for the news broadcast, and maybe Ghostface breaks into the news station and broadcast her live all across New York City, Times Square. I mean, it might not go to Times Square, but it could go everywhere, go live, and that's how you take out Gale. And that's whenever everyone's like, "Oh, this is serious," I'd say do that like in the middle of the movie. Scream Rat says, "I'd love to see like 4 Ghostface killers." Is that music too loud? Let me know. Kai Chandler, bro, the trailer is intense. I fear the most because I think most people are not going to survive this movie. I think it's going to be a bloodbath. And I know that they said that, they just wanted more blood in this one, and that this is going to be the most intense killings of Ghostface yet in the franchise. And they're going to have to do something like that with Nev Campbell not coming back. They're going to have to keep us busy, having some very inventive kills. And that's one thing that the Scream franchise could always benefit from is better kills instead of just stabs, And, I think we might get a scene similar. Honestly, I think we might get a scene similar to that Netflix Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, where he gets on the bus and he just slaughters a bunch of people. We might have like multiple ghost faces on that subway or in an area, because we know it's the Halloween season. Everyone's in mask. You don't know who's Ghostface. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be like a new stab movie in production, and it might be based off our new core characters of what happened in Scream 5, because spoiler alert, I'm sure you've seen Scream 5 if you're here already, but Richie and Amber, maybe their motive, maybe their plan really worked. They said all the sequels suck and they're doing a requel, and maybe if they keep that trend of a requel, they're going to get rid of Hollywood's going to get rid of all the sequels, and they're going to do a direct sequel to the original Stab, which would be Tara, Sam Carpenter's whole story, all these new characters. And if that's going on, and they're in New York City now, New York, new rules. And if they're seeing an advertisement all over New York City of the new Stab movie, and it's like in relation to them, they're gonna have all this PTSD like resurfacing. They're trying to move on with their lives, and then they're gonna have this assholes out there that just want to prank them because they know this is about their lives. So they're out there already, and we don't know what's a prank and what's a threat. What's the real threat? So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see how that plays out. Absolutely. Makai Chandler says, I got a question. Ask, what do you think Stu is still alive? Honestly, what I want Stu to still be alive. I really do. I think I hope that's what this is building to in Scream 7. I don't want to see him alive in this one. I would like to see 2 or 3 or more ghost faces revealed, but we also get that last phone call or something. Like, this is the one that like leaves on a cliffhanger a little bit, because none of the Screams ever left on a cliffhanger. They always like wrapped them up in a tight bow and it was finished, and then they would just start it over. They would just start a new one. This one, if you're really trying to build up that Stu Macher legacy and bring his return, I think that like we never find out who's actually in that, that mask, the original mask from 1996, and how did they get a hold of that? Has Stu had a hold of it this entire time? It could be Stu under there, or it could just be somebody that broke into, the police headquarters and stole some evidence. But it's kind of like, I think they're still going to take that requel route, like Halloween 2018. And the mask is all cracked up, and it's the original and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's a direct sequel to the original. I think they're gonna play that, but in the Stab movies, but we're doing the sequels in the Scream movies. Does that make sense? Karma says, I got it from Hot Topic, and I noticed in the trailer there were people dressed like Chucky and Tiffany. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see if we can find some of those. What do we got here? We got Ghostface. Right here, we see Jason. We see Jason in the background. I want to see the actual Jason Takes Manhattan costume, Who we have here? I see another Jason. I see a Pinhead. I see, looks like almost like the zombie from Return of the Living Dead. And then I saw another image that was like a Cenobite, Let's see here. Who can we pick out here? I see David Bowie character right here to our bottom right corner. That almost looks like, is that the one you're talking about? Like, it almost looks like a Chucky outfit with the red hair over there on the left underneath 96. And then I see the white bride right there coming down the stairs, like Ready or Not, like Samara Weaving. Her character and Ready or Not, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool touch right there. And a lot, you know what? Honestly, like I wouldn't be surprised if Samara Weaving was one of the killers in this movie. Maybe they have some sort of relation to Richie or Amber or something. And then right here, we got a hot dog, we got a hamburger, we got just like a medieval and a space suit. Yeah. I haven't seen the Tiffany one though. Maybe I'm just missing it. It's interesting though. There's a lot they can do with this, I think it's super cool. Oh, this just jumped on me. Let's see. Ghostface Fanatic says, I want Stu to be the cult leader if we are getting 4 killers. There was a pic of the new Ghostface mask. It looks old, and I think it's the leader of the cult. That won't get revealed until Scream 7. Yeah, I like the whole idea of the cult and the following aspect and everything. I just don't want it to focus on it too much. Keep it still Ghostface and a whodunit and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, we have a following. That kind of be on the, explain near the end, but I don't want to see cult doing cult stuff or a group doing group stuff. I don't want to see all that kind of stuff behind the scenes. Just leave it up to our imagination and let's just know that Stu is the mastermind behind all this. Like, he's the one that started this entire following. I'll be really surprised that, like, if Stu is not the mastermind in this one, and that's a missed opportunity, absolutely. And I really, it made me think that he's not coming back whenever he's talked poorly on the studio about the whole Neff Campbell situation. And I was like, oh, well, if they did invite him back or was thinking about inviting him back, you don't want to bite the hand that feeds you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, it's noble of you to take up for Neff Campbell because she's not getting the salary that she deserves for carrying this franchise. But though he was cussing, he said he was pretty blunt, and you don't do that to a studio that's about to or consider you to come back and play. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about that. Like I want Stu to come back. Maybe this is all like misdirection. Maybe we'll get a surprise of Neff Campbell coming back. We don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. I really don't think she's back, and I don't think I don't think Matthew Lillard's back in this one, but possibly in the next one. I think both of them possibly. And that, you know, and that's the thing. We need this movie. It's like bittersweet a little bit, because if this movie is successful without Neff Campbell and without Stu Macher reveal, that ending has to land. The motive for our killers have to land, because Richie and Ambrose did not. It was just they were kind of sloppy. They weren't a Billy or Stu. They weren't a Mickey or Miss Loomis. They weren't a Roman. And they were on the lines of Jill and Charlie from Scream 4. That's how I felt. A little bit kiddish. You know what I mean? It wasn't, the motive behind it was not as intense. Like that moment when you hear Billy Loomis say to Sydney, like, you know, your mother was fucking my father and all this kind of stuff, and that's why she left and abandoned me. You know, nothing real serious and dark like that. And then you see the seriousness of Stu Macher's face. This has to make sense, and it needs to be connected to the original movies. You know, and I don't want to get my hopes up that they're both going to be. I would love for them to be in this one, but let's save it if they're, because you don't want to, pardon my French, you don't want to blow your load too early in 6 and then not have anything to live up to that in 7. You know, where do you go if you do all that in this one? Where do you go in 7? How do you top that? You're not. There's no way, unless you Dewey faked his death and he's the real mastermind, but that would just be stupid. Drinking eggnog for Christmas. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Scream Rat, can't wait to sport my new Scream shirt at the Scream 6 showing. Oh, that's cool, man. Hell yeah, I'd like to see that Scream shirt. I have a couple of them. Makai Chandler, don't you think it's going to be multiple Ghostface showing up, or is it just me? I think so. Or they're at least going to play on that. You know, you never know which one is the right one. But we do know that there is an aged mask in this one. But on that subway, that guy is not in an aged mask. So a lot of people think it's going to be a prankster. I think it's really going to be one of the killers. But the age, you see it all broken down, all the cracks and everything. It's like the original. Kind of going for that Halloween 2018, how Michael Myers' mask was. I think the mastermind will be in this one. And that's how the movie needs to leave off. If they ever decide to do a cliffhanger and it possibly be Stu Macher or somebody from one of the original films, I just hope it's somebody that we've seen, we've been introduced to before, and the motive makes sense and they are brought into it to make sense. You know, like, I don't want it to feel like an afterthought. But yeah, maybe this killer gets away, you know? Maybe there's 3 killers or 2 killers, but the third one gets away at the end. And that's what it leads into. Let's see here. Ghostface Fanatic says, that mask seems like a mask that Stu would wear that's my opinion, the look of the mask looks old and seems like a mask that the leader would wear. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the first thought is like, who would wear that mask? Who's had that mask this entire time? Unless there's like a little bit of backstory of somebody breaking in and stealing all the evidence. But why risk that whenever you can just go get any ghost face mask out of the? I mean, obviously there's several people across the city that's wearing them, and you can go get them at any Halloween store. So Screamer said that 5-hour stream you did with Craven was amazing. Yeah, I'm still recovering from that. Scream Red, Conrad. Yeah, that was a great stream. That was a great stream, and yeah, man, that was cool. I'm glad to see you there, man. That was a lot of fun. Those chase scenes are going to be amazing. I'm sure they better have some really good chase scenes in this one, because that's one that Scream 5 kind of lacked on, was some really good chase scenes, cat and mouse stuff. We'll see. We will see. I think they will, though. I want to talk about Mindy's fate, and we got about 11 people in here right now. But I really, really want to talk about Mindy's fate. The first thing you want to think is like, oh, she's going to get Guy. And then you want to think that they're not going to show that in the teaser. There's no way. They're just trying to get us. But what if they aren't? Maybe they know the way we're thinking. And if you remember in Scream 5 with the whole Dewey in the trailer getting attacked by Ghostface, and we're like, oh, it looks like Dewey's going to get it. And then we're like, no, he's not. There's no way. And then he does. And Mindy looks like she's like a totally different Mindy now. Like she's more serious and like she's not cocky. She's not, goofing around. Something has happened to her prior to this moment. That's all I'm saying. Hey, bro, I got a question to ask you. Yes, how many Ghostface killers? I'm going to say in this one, I think we're going to at least get 3. We could get 4, though. I think it's going to be more than 2. If there was any sequel to do more than 2, this is the one. We're around the Halloween season. We're in New York City. We got all these different costumes. We don't know who is who. Yeah. I really do think so. The only thing we got to worry about is the killers getting revealed before the release, like Scream 2 did, and them change it up on us, Ghostface Fanatic. I think it would be cool. Ghostface threw someone off of the Statue of Liberty. Dang, yeah. That would be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? Like the Statue of Liberty. I don't know. I feel like that would have been revealed like filming there, or something. Or I mean, they could definitely, build a set or something. But yeah, that would be freaking sick. What if Gail Weathers got thrown from the Statue of Liberty? All right, let's see here. Ghostface also says, I think Gail gets attacked by Ghostface even if she survives this movie. Yeah, she's definitely going to get attacked. Yeah, I think we might say goodbye to Gail in this one. Honestly, I really do think so. Scream Rad, I want them to take chances in this one. Yeah, and it's got to land. It really does. Yeah, and I think they are. I think this is the one that's going to make or break us. Honestly. Oratory, what's up? Hello, everyone. Scream Rad said that teaser was tense as hell. I love it. Yeah. Everyone answer down below. Do you think Mindy's going to die in that scene? Or do you think she's going to die at all in Scream 6? Let me know. Ghostface Fanatic says, what if Scream 6 does bad in the box office and they have the cliffhanger in the movie? Then there won't be no Scream 7. I mean, yeah, it's possible. These movies aren't a lot to make. I think it's definitely going to be profitable. But we could end up like a Scream 4, that was made to be another trilogy, but then they stopped it because Scream 4 kind of underperformed. But I don't think that movie was marketed well. And honestly, like, Scream 4 is like, this might be like a very controversial opinion. Not a big fan of Scream 4. Honestly, that's like the last one I would watch on my list. I've rated it several times. I've always liked the movie in the order that they came out, 1, 2, 3, and 4. But then when 5 came out, I say 1, 2, 5, 3, and 4. 4 is still dead last to me. And then we had the whole Weinstein scandal and stuff. It just got screwed up. Scream 3 got screwed up, and then Scream 4 got double screwed up. So as long as Radio Silence doesn't have any scandals or anything like that. Karma, they were next to the 96 sign. I know, that's cool. Yep. I saw the Chucky here. The Screamrat said that Samara reference. Didn't see that until now. Yeah, and I think we're gonna see that bride dress a couple more times throughout the movie. And is that an Easter egg that Samara Weaving might be our killer? You know, I don't think. Okay, here's the thing: it's like Wes Craven and Kevin Williamson's writing was very. It was like they were like here. They knew what we were thinking a little bit. Radio Silence and Guy and everybody, I feel like they don't think that we're as smart as they think we are. Like, I think that like they think they're being smart and witty and cool, but I don't think they are as much as they think they are. You know what I'm saying? Like we know this shit. All right? Scream is our life. Ghostface Fanatic, I think that if this movie does bad, there won't be a Scream 7, but more than likely, I'm thinking it's going to make more than Scream 5. You think it's going to make more than Scream 5? Interesting. Okay. If it makes more than Scream 5, then I think there will be a Scream 7. Honestly. I mean, as long as it's profitable, you know, they're going to pop out another one. And if they don't, they'll reboot it in 10 years or so. This is a money-making franchise. And then there's talks about the Paramount Plus series coming back. And I hope they continue that Fran and James. I'd like to hear that. I'd like to know the conclusion to the Brandon James story of the TV series. That'd be really cool. I think it'd get a lot of people excited too. Horror Tory, believe it or not, this is what Halloween is actually like in Times Square. People everywhere, but it's fun. Oh, I need to go to Times Square then. If that's how Halloween is, that sounds cool. Looking forward to that. You know, picture this. Oh, hold on. Okay, all right. Yeah, picture this for a second. Let me put this up here. We have Ghostface, right? Looking at Mindy. Then Ghostface. And honestly, like, Mindy is not with our characters. So she's in a separate car. And I think our characters are trying to catch up with Mindy and save her for whatever threat they think that is coming to her. And she's trying to leave out of New York. Something has happened. We got all these different ghost faces on the train. And we don't know which one is what, you know? And then Ghostface attacks. All right, stay with me here. And I'm thinking, what the whole thing, watching this, you know, in a city full of people, you know, whatever the trailer said, you know, no one can hear you scream or whatever. Picture this. I'm thinking the beginning of Scream 2 with Jada Pinkett Smith in that movie theater. Everyone thinks it's just for fun. No one's taking it seriously, you know? Nobody's taking it seriously. And she's getting stabbed up. What if that happens right now with Mindy in this subway? Everyone's watching. But then our core characters see her in the next car through the window, and she's looking at them while they're looking at her. And then Chad tries to open it up, and he can't get to her, and he just sees her just getting stabbed up and thrown against the window and bleeding, going down, and he's punching the window, but he just cannot get through to him. You know, and everyone thinks it's just a prank, like at the beginning of Scream 2. And it kind of like that scene in Scream 2 where Gail was watching Dewey get stabbed up on the other side of the glass. How intense would that be? That's what I'm saying. That's what I am saying. Okay. Oh, wow. We got a Brock Willis is in the house. What's up? Good evening, Brock. All right. Super chats go to the front of the line. This is Scream Talk. Brock Willis comes in with a $25 super chat. Merry Christmas, Des. I hope you like your Christmas present. Feel free to open on air and read the card. Love you, bro. Man, love you too, dude. And I have it right here. I've been waiting for you. I was telling everybody I didn't want to say it until you got here. I am going to open it up, and I think this is a good time to do it. And I can't believe you even did this, man. Like, I got it right here if you can see it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is yet. So let's see. Open it up. Ah, look at that. We got a gift card to, can you see it? To Papa Dough, one of my favorite restaurants in this area. Oh, it's to a lot of their friends. Oh, nice, man. Thanks, dude. Heck yeah. That's super awesome. Let's see. Man, dude, you didn't have to do that, man. Thank you so much, Brock. That is super awesome. My wife is gonna love that. Oh, and there's a little note here too. I'm gonna read this on here as well. A gift for you and Liz. Thank you for being the humble, driven, and charismatic guy that you are. You inspire me to shine to my greatest potential. Merry Christmas, your friend, Uncle Brock. Hashtag for Des, for Brock Willis. Oh yeah, Brock Willis in the house. Hashtag for Des. Hashtag digital bouncer. Kicking trolls' asses one stream at a time. Dude, that is super awesome, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, dude. That is awesome. You did not have to do that, man. But I really appreciate it. And my wife is going to love it because this is like her favorite spot. Dude, thank you so much for the gift card. Appreciate it. And yeah, I can't wait to tell her and show her. That's going to be super awesome. And thank you for the note, man. That means so much, man. You know, and that's the thing about this community. It's like we should all be trying to be positive for one another, look out for one another, and inspire one another. You know, when we're all being positive and we're all uplifting each other, that says something, you know. And and I'm pretty sure that if you're anything like me, and this is to everybody in the chat, that you have haters out there, if you want to call them that. They could be family, they could be friends, they could be anything. They're just uninspired people that don't understand you, don't understand the love that you have for something. They can't even relate. So they want to hate. Okay? That should be on a shirt. You can't relate, that's why you hate. But they're just uninspired, okay? So don't let anybody like that be that negativity in your life. If there is somebody like that in your life, whether it be family or friends, get them out. Like distance yourself. Get away from that negativity. You don't need that in your life. And also, it's just like, just because they're related doesn't mean they're family. If that makes sense. That's how I feel. Just because they're related doesn't mean they're family. You can't help what family you're born into. You can't help who your parents are or you're related to, anything like that. But you know what? What you can help is yourself and your mental health and the people that you love around you. And that's how I look at a lot of people in this community, is y'all are my family. This is very therapeutic to just talk to y'all. Y'all understand me. I feel like I understand y'all. And, you know, and if I could be any type of positivity or inspiration to you, like, y'all are inspiring me every single day. And Brock, thank you for that $25 super chat. And also he says, Des, did Amazon do the gift card for $100? Just verifying. I want to make sure Amazon did it right. Let me see. We got. Yeah, we got a gift receipt. It says a thank you note, and I think so. Yeah, I think so. And I'll double check. I'll keep in touch with you. But yeah, I think it's all here. Thank you, dude. You did not have to do that, man. I owe you, man. I really do. That's super awesome of you, guys. Y'all probably just like me. We've missed Brock in the chat lately. Brock is super awesome. Uncle Brock. Uncle Brock Willis. Hashtag digital bouncer. Dude, this is super cool, man. Super cool. Thank you so much, man. I don't know what to say right now. Here, cheers to you. I got a little bit of eggnog. It might be a little inappropriate, but I call it Santa's jizz. Sorry, that offended anybody. Christmas in a cup. Anyways, it's good though. I like some good eggnog if it's a good brand. Dude, thank you so much, man. Am I cutting in and out? Because I see. I don't know why. Let me know. Am I okay? You got me? Or am I like pausing in and out or anything? Because it looks like on YouTube I am, but it could just be my computer. Not sure. Brock, again, thank you so much. This is more than you should have done. You didn't have to do any of it. And dude, I love you, bro. You're family in my eyes. You're a brother to me. We talk all the time. We talk weekly, and I'm glad you're a part of my life, dude. And I hope you feel the same. And thank you so much for the kind words. Love you, bro. Wow. Where do I go from there? What were you even talking about? Let's see here. Kirsten Marie's in the house. Hey, Destin, our internet is out and I can't even get on YouTube. Facebook in and out for me. I'll be in the next stream. Yeah, no worries, Kirsten. Yeah, I understand. Sometimes stuff like that happens. But thanks for popping in. And if you are just popping in and out and all that kind of stuff, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. It helps out the algorithm and it gets this video and the stream out and being noticed. And that's what we need. We need more of that. I'm trying to figure out where I was. I was trying to. Wow, Brock, man, you made my night, dude. Thank you so much, buddy. Oof. Believe it or not, this is what Halloween. Oh yeah, we already did that one. Scream Rat. I always love breaking down trailers to Scream. You find something new every time. Yeah, you really do. And they're really teasing with this too. I hope we get like a lot more Easter eggs of like a Nightmare on Elm Street and all this other stuff. We need not just that Jason mask, but we need like stuff from Jason Takes Manhattan, like that. Maybe even wouldn't it be cool just to get like a Kane Hodder cameo? That'd be cool. Like Ghostface runs into Kane. That'd be super sick. Scream Rat says Stu is definitely the guy in the worn down mask. It just has to be him. It has to be, right? It has to be. I just don't want us to get our hopes up and we be let down again, you know? And then where do you go for that climax? You know, with Stu and Sid, if they can get Sydney back for 7 or Neve Campbell back for 7, are we going back to the Stu Macher house? I mean, that's what I'd like to see. I'd like for us to have a different setting somewhere in Scream 7, but the climax, we're back in Woodsboro and we're back at the house. And maybe Stu Macher's house is boarded up now and it's like nobody, because like 2 massacres has happened in it now. Like no one lives in it, but now that's where Stu is staying, is in a boarded up Stu Macher house, just to give it a different feel, you know? Like instead of that, been there, done that. Like, yeah, we are there again, but it's a different way. It's a different feel. Yeah. Ghostface Fanatic, I have a feeling that this movie will be great without Sydney. I have a feeling that it will be better than Scream 5. I do too. Like, that was the main thing that I wanted to see out of that trailer, was like, what was the tone going to be? Because they definitely could have taken it into a really goofy tone easily. But it looks like the tone is being taken seriously. It really does. Like, they're going to take it serious. I mean, I'm sure it's going to have its comedic stuff in there. But if Mindy's not acting like Mindy, and if Kirby's not acting like Kirby, if they're both serious and they're not like the comedic relief or anything like that, who's going to be our comedic relief? Like, is there going to be anything, or are we just going dark now? I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Let's go dark. I really am. But here's the bittersweet thing about this Ghostface, is if this movie is successful, and we all want it to be because we want more Scream. But if it is very successful without Neve Campbell, the studio's gonna look at it and say, oh, well, we really don't need her. We don't have to pay her what her demands are. And then that sucks for us as well. So it's like, it's a double-edged sword, dude. Michael Joe is in the house. What's up, Destin? What's up, Michael Joe, with 2 first names, like a superhero? Jin Saku, what's up? Been a while. Yeah, welcome to the party. Welcome. Ready for some Scream talk? Michael Joe says Stu is not coming back from the dead. You think he's dead? I don't think he's ever been dead. I really don't, Michael. Scream Red, yeah. Welcome Brock Willis back to the party. It ain't the same without him. Makai Chandler. Okay, who do you think is Ghostface? Honestly, I don't know. I think eventually we will get that Stu revealed, but I think that in this one, I think Samara Weaving. I'm gonna call it right now. Okay, if I had to go off this teaser, all right, I want to know what everyone else thinks. Just off the characters we know that's in the movie, everything that we know at this point, we got to at least pick 2 killers, okay? And my 2 is Samara Weaving's character and this guy's character. That guy right there. He's even almost wearing like a Billy Loomis get-up. You know? Billy was kind of wearing something like that in the first Scream, that little blue jean jacket type thing. I don't know. What do you guys think? He just looks sus to me. Michael Joe, they is not bringing him back from the dead. Karma, what is up? There wasn't a worn down M on the forehead of the old mask, and I think it's for Mocker. Really? I need to look at that a little bit closer. I haven't seen a worn down M on it. Oh, you can't really see the forehead here, but we definitely know that this isn't the worn down mask. But I do have another image. I haven't gotten it up here, but there is another image from Entertainment Weekly put out that, yeah. So, I mean, what are we getting into here? Michael Joe, Kevin Williamson confirms that Stu is dead. Yeah, well, you know, Kevin Williamson's not in charge in this one. I want to see Jill come back instead of Stu. Really? Wow, that's interesting. You want to see Jill come back instead of Stu. She never was shot in the head either. And that's the rule. You got to shoot them in the head. And they always come back. And she very could well be. Wouldn't that be crazy if Jill was alive in the opening scene and she's like the opening kill? Like, we get introduced like, oh, Jill's still alive. And we see her like in a mental institution or whatever, and a Ghostface is there and kills her. And maybe that's what this one's doing, is like the killer's killing people related to the other killers, just like in Scream 5, you know, or was the killers, you know, like, I don't know what's the thing that they're going to do with this one. I think that Neve could possibly forgive them, but don't know for sure. I don't know if you would personally, because if they didn't pay me for what I'm worth, I don't know if I would. Yeah, I mean, I respect Nev Campbell. I really do. Even though as much as I want her back, I respect her decision. I really do. We got 14 people in here right now. We only got 10 likes. Come on, guys. Smash that like button for me, please. And give me some interesting things to talk about. I want to know what y'all think about this teaser as well. We talk about Stu all the time. I mean, I'm even dressed like Stu right now. Okay, I want Stu back just as much as most of you. I know, Michael Joe, you don't think he's coming back, but who else would don that mask? Honestly. I mean, seriously, like I just don't know who else. I mean, who deserves to wear that mask? That's what I'm trying to say. Other than Stu Mocker. Horror Tori says, I love eggnog. Yeah, me too. Got a little bit right here, a little bit of Christmas in my cup. It's good. It's good. I don't think that Jill died in Scream 4. Yeah, I've always thought that too. I thought maybe he did. Scream Red, I'll be back, pun intended. Hopefully Kirsten can get her internet back up and YouTube and stuff. Michael Joe says, bring back Jill. Bring them both back. I mean, if Jill can survive, definitely Stu can, right? I mean, she was electrocuted in the head too. And shot. And everything else. Ghostface Fanatic. One person I want back is Angelina. I think her death was suspicious in Scream 3 and think she was Roman's partner. She wasn't on the official kill list of Scream 3. I think she is alive. Very possible. But at this point, is anybody really going to remember her, or is that going to be impactful? If that's your big twist. If she is back, okay, bring her back. She's one of the killers. If we get like 3, 4, 5 killers, like, one come out of each room and they're all surrounding our cast and all this kind of stuff, maybe Angelina could be one of them. I don't want to see Angelina be that big twist, because I don't think Angelina looks like Angelina these days. I think it's going to be a double take. I don't think it's going to hit us the way it would have in Scream 3 or even Scream 4. It's just been too much time. Way too much time. But everybody remembers that Stu Mocker. Yeah. This thing jumped on me again. Horror Tory says, Mindy has major PTSD after 5, so does Chad, Tara, and 7. Yeah, I believe so. I really do. And them seeing all this going on, and if there's like an advertisement of the new Stab movie going on in New York City, and they're seeing all this on billboards and the side of buses and everything, and then you got also these college students. There's probably like a film school. There's probably like like film students there that's like going to be picking on them or doing pranks on them. Yeah, it's gonna, and if it's really about their lives, I could be wrong, but that's how I would write it. I would make it a direct sequel to the original Stab and get rid of all the shitty sequels, like the way the trend is right now. But I mean, we're still in Scream, but I'm just saying it's Stab universe, and this is all about their lives, and they can't handle this fame. They can't handle this, attention and how mean people are, and they're in the big city now. Scream Rat said, I'm back. I had to do something. I'm glad you're back, buddy. Hell yeah. Nice. Got 16 people in here now. Hell yeah. Karma, I feel like she's kind of foreshadowed for Fate, but because she posted something on Insta and her first caption was cut off. Huh. I honestly think we're going to say good. I mean, they could do a switcheroo on us and Mindy survive and Chad actually gets killed. Honestly, seeing Chad in this, I'm like, oh, okay, he's like, I thought that maybe he would be on crutches or something like that, but I mean, maybe he has like a limp like Dewey from being stabbed so many times. I think he's going to have a situation to where he's at school and he sees that he can't do football anymore. And that was his dream. And he's going to see other people doing it. Maybe he's on the sideline and seeing them practice, and it's just kind of like he's bothered by that. Is Chad going to be different? Because Chad even had that goofy side of him. What are they going to do with the Meeks? And then like with their mom, is their mom going to come back? I know that she said that she isn't, but I mean, that could always change. They could call her and say, hey, we actually want you to be our opening kill or something. Or we want you to be a kill. Maybe that's the reason why Mindy is leaving. Maybe something happens in Woodsboro and she's like, I got to get to my mom. And then that's our crew trying to catch up to her, you know? I shot him 6 times. Marcus, what is up, buddy? Destination Station. Yo, what's up, my brother? Jack Black, I still know what you did last summer. Oh, yo, what's up, my brother? That's super cool, man. Yeah, I still know you did last summer, even though that was ridiculous with Jack Black. I'm still a fan of that. I still know you did last summer. Super cool. We got 19 people in here, and we only got 11 likes. Come on, folks. Come on, we can smash that like button. Help me out. Help a brother out, man. I really appreciate you. But yeah, there's so much to chew on, even though this is a teaser, you know? Ghostface Fanatic, I got an idea for Angelina return. What if she was just a regular character and not a Ghostface killer, and she secretly is the killer, but doesn't get revealed again, and she's just a suspicious character? I mean, maybe there's like I always thought like with Hayden Panettiere coming back and her being Kirby, maybe there's like a group, you know, like we saw in like the Saw franchise, like those surviving people that were affected by Jigsaw. Maybe there's like a group, you know, that meets, and maybe some of these people survive, you know? I mean, look at Halloween Ends. And the lady that we thought got killed in Halloween Kills with the fluorescent light to her neck, we all thought she was dead. But no, in Halloween Ends, she's alive. I mean, there could be other characters that did survive, and we just didn't know about. I'd like to see Parker Posey back. I mean, I don't think we're going to get it, but I thought that was a missed opportunity. I thought she was one of the best parts of Scream 3. And I thought that would have been really wild if she was like the killer. I mean, that would have been really wild, you know. But like, yeah, Angelina coming back, yeah, I mean, I'll accept it, but I just don't want it to be the big twist, you know. That's all I'm saying. Marcus, I shot him 6 times. Destination Station, do you think the still shot of Ghostface from Entertainment Weekly is at Gail's house? Possibly, man. I didn't think about Gail's house. I meant to put that image on here. I don't have it, but yeah, it possibly could. And we could all know that, like, oh, this is like, I think that all the accomplices, how many they may be, are going to wear like the regular Ghostface mask, but the real big reveal, who is this guy behind this mask? But think about this. How pissed are we all going to be? And they take off that mask and it's not Stu and it's not somebody significant, you know? If it's wasted potential again, like Richie and Amber's situation, you know? It's going to suck. It's going to really suck. Maybe it's Samara Weaving over there. Who knows? What would Samara Weaving want? Maybe she was Stu Macher's daughter. Then you got Sam and Stu's daughter, Billy's daughter and Stu's daughter battling it out at the end. And I do think that Billy Loomis is going. I don't think we're going to see him at first throughout the movie, because I think that Richie was tampering with Sam's pills and giving her placebos throughout the movie. And we're not going to see Billy Loomis as much as in the visions, but something's going to happen at the end, like she loses her pills or leaves them or whatever, and then we're going to see Sam's dark side again whenever Billy Loomis emerges, because she hasn't been taking her medicine. And maybe that's where the big fight happens. They need to save that for the end. Uh, Makai Chandler says, in the trailer, I saw all of them being traumatized by Ghostface. Absolutely. Yeah. Wouldn't you? Absolutely. I think they're really gonna focus on Tara. I really think that teaser is. I think we're heading into the second half of the movie, or at least the third act. I really do. Uh, I want to see a lot of. I mean, honestly, like the climax could happen on that subway. That might be the actual climax. This might be where the big reveal happens. Maybe there's a big slaughter. Maybe Mindy gets killed. Maybe everyone's scattered. Once they realize it's real, everyone leaves. Then the doors get shut behind them, and then the subway just takes off, and it's only our surviving cast and them, and we don't know. And we got this cat and mouse thing. We don't know who's the killer and who's not. Like they're going back and forth. You know, that'd be really cool. The conductor's going to get killed, and they're going to end up crashing. It's going to turn into a goddamn Liam Neeson movie. I hope not. Scream Rat, I want to see a lot of characters development from the newbies. Yeah, that's what I want too. That's the one thing. I want to see some. I like getting connected to our characters. One horror movie, and I said this on our horror 90s stream a couple weeks ago. Or was it last week? I think it was last week. Some of the best character development in a horror movie was The Faculty. And Kevin Williamson wrote that as well. And Robert Rodriguez directed it. The Faculty was gold, okay? If we could get character development like that with all of our cast, like get to really know them, maybe a lot of like side characters get killed and stuff until the main threat happens to them, and then they really start getting taken out. I really do think that we're gonna have one or two big shocking kills in this. I mean, there's always one, right? There's always a shocking kill in all. I mean, we got in the original Scream, we got Drew Barrymore, the opening, and that just shocked us right there. And then in 2, we had the Randy scene, and we thought we got Dewey, but Dewey survived again. So Randy, and then in Scream 3, we get Cotton Weary, which was a big missed opportunity. And then in Scream 4, I don't think we ever really got any. I think that's what was lacking in Scream 4. There was no tragedy. I felt no tragedy in that movie whatsoever. I couldn't believe anything that was happening on the screen. And it was like they wanted to take this serious tone, but then they were goofy with the whole F. Bruce Willis thing and all that. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Scream 4, but it's not a bad movie. There's no bad movie in this franchise. I just have a love-hate thing with Scream 4 a little bit. Ghostface Fanatic. But then you can later do a reveal of Angelina as Ghostface Killer. We find out the truth about Scream 3. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could buy it. Yeah. That's your idea. Okay. You could do so much with Angelina if they were wanting to bring her back. There is a lot that you could do with her. Absolutely. Honestly, like, wouldn't it be crazy? And I'm gonna put this theory out here right now. All right, and hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some Pippin in it. Let's see. This. We all are speculating that this is Stu Macher. But I always said, what if this is Mark Kincaid? What if he got what he wanted? He married Sidney Prescott. He got what he wanted. They have kids together now. But maybe there's a second motive for him to get back involved and do all this kind of stuff. What if he was like the mastermind? What if he was helping Roman? I always thought that Mark Kincaid, even though, because we liked him, he was a red herring. But it could be. How would you feel about that if this was Mark Kincaid? What if it wasn't Stu Macher and it was Kincaid? What do you think? I would rather see Kincaid be involved and be a flashback to Scream 3 and the reasonings and all this kind of stuff and the main mastermind rather than Angelina. Just an idea. Just an idea. Let's see here. Where was Hold on. You can do so much. Yeah. Scream Red. I've noticed a change in Mindy. I'm excited to see her evolution in Scream 6. Yeah, I am too. I am too. And if she like grows up and matures very much and then she gets killed off, like if I was the director, that's the way I would direct it. I would direct it similar to the opening of Scream 2, where everyone's watching Jada Pinkett Smith get stabbed up in the theater and no one's doing shit. They all think it's a gag. That's the whole thing. People are getting attacked and no one does anything because it's like that bystander, thing. Like you think somebody else is going to help or something. Like, no. They could, they're just not getting involved, or they don't take it seriously. They think it's like a gag. And if this is what happens to Mindy gets killed in this scene, and then all of the characters see Mindy, that she's just in the next cart over. They're so close to her, but so far, they just can't get to her. And if she's turning around and she's getting stabbed up like Jada Pinkett Smith and like Dewey on the other side of that window, like in Scream 2 in that sound booth, and she's like thrown against that window, and you got Chad. This is where Chad's art comes in, where he gets so mad, he's punching. He's just punching at that glass, trying to get through, and he just can't get through. It's all locked up and everything. And he just can't do anything, and nobody else is doing anything. And then once everybody finds out that, oh, this is real, then everyone else goes on this like running all over the place, and then when it stops, everyone runs out. Our main characters run to the next cart to check on Mindy. While everyone runs out, the doors shut, and they realize, oh, we're all shut behind us, and they keep going. And Ghostface, the main Ghostface, or the few Ghostfaces, are still on the subway. That's how I think this is really going to play out. I really do. And then that could be our climax. We're on the subway. What is the best motive for Ghostface in Scream 6? The best Good question, Makai. The best motive for Ghostface in Scream 6 is, make the sequel better than the original. Meaner, darker, harder, bloodier. That's what they're trying to do. And it has to be connected to some of our core characters. I heard there's going to be a lot of connection to Scream 4. We'll see. We thought that in Scream 5 with Judy Hicks. Didn't really pay off as much as we thought it would. I think somebody's going to be related. I think one of our killers is going to be related to Richie or Amber. They're going to be, maybe they were the third killer in the Scream 5 movie or something. I don't know. But I think at least one of them are going to be. But I think there's going to be another layer there. All the killers always have their own motive separately. I'm on the Angelina train. Cool. Instead of the True Stew train. We call it the Angelina subway. It's not a train anymore. It's a subway. Ghostface Fanatic. Scream 3 is my second favorite Scream film. That's personally me. That's awesome. Brock, thank you again for that 25. I'm trying to catch up on the chat, y'all. Y'all got me going tonight. Ghostface Fanatic. That's one character I want to return. I want Angelina because I feel like her story isn't finished. I don't think she's dead. She died. Like I said, I just think that it would be a great opportunity to do it. I mean, yeah, absolutely. If she's one of the killers, I'm not going to be mad, honestly. I'm really not going to be mad. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, we got a super chat in the house. $2 super chat from Rusty Shipley. The old mask is the leader. There's 2 more killers. Like it, dude. I like where your head's at. That's what I'm thinking. I think, and if we are talking about the mastermind is behind this aged mask, I don't want that reveal in this one. And it has to land, right? And I would accept it if it's Stumacher or Mark Kincaid. That'd be a big surprise. That Sydney's been married to a Ghostface this entire time. Oh, that'd be dark. She'd be done. She'd be. I'm sorry, Sid. Russ. I think so too. I think that's gonna be our 3rd killer. It might leave on a cliffhanger. We might get the reveal in this one. We don't know. But yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Everybody, super chats go to the front of the line. I try to give everybody their shine on the on the chat. I really do. But super chats do go to the front of the line. Wow, I got to catch up. I have got to catch up. This is super awesome, y'all. Great conversation tonight. Hope everybody's having a fun time. Ghostface says Angelina would be a great cult leader. Yes, she would be. But again, if they ever planned on bringing Angelina back, they would need Sydney because that was whole in Scream 3. She was supposed to be. Yeah, absolutely. And maybe that's the whole thing. Like, maybe you remember in Scream 3, like, tell me where Sydney's at. Tell me. You know, maybe we'll get that from Ghostface, like, and everyone's like, no, you know, like whoever, you know, like if with Hayden Panettiere being a part of the FBI and the police and all that, maybe she's just like refuses. Kind of like, you know, remember with Sydney when Ghostface was asking Cotton Weary in Scream 3, like, tell me where Sydney's at, bring her out of hiding, all that kind of stuff. Maybe that's the whole thing in this one, and it just doesn't happen, and Sydney doesn't come back in this one. Or could you imagine if they actually get her back for that cameo, and what if she walks on to that subway cart at the end of the movie and she just starts laying out rounds into Ghostface, like just out of nowhere? Like maybe she's been in contact with Kirby this entire time, or maybe she's even working with Kirby. Maybe Nev is part of the FBI now. That would be kind of, I'd accept that. I just want to watch the damn movie. Let's see. Where's Uncle Larry? Larry always. That's what I always say to Larry Brock from Impractical Jokers. Larry. That's what it always reminds me of. Brock Willis says, what would be everyone's guess at the next motive for Scream 6? Oh, yeah, we were just going over that. Yeah. That's a very interesting question. I think it's going to be, I don't know. Could this be, I mean, honestly, one thing that a lot of people haven't really talked about is like, could it be connected anything with Mickey? Mickey was in Scream 2. I mean, think about the characters that, I honestly think that one of the characters is going to have some sort of relation towards Richie or Amber from the last one. It's a Scream movie. I just feel like there's always like that bloodline. There's always like that connective thing there, but I just hope it's something more significant. The footage on the street looked fan-made in the trailer. I wonder why that was. I don't know. Maybe it's just the look that they're going with it. You know, like maybe they're going for like this, like a more indie look. I don't know. But on the subways, it looked pretty good. It looked really good. The coloring and everything was really good. I think Mindy is gonna die over Chad. Personally, I think Chad will survive this movie and maybe will die in Scream 7. But I think Mindy is a goner in this film. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I thought Chad was going to be a goner. I really did, and he might still be. They might both go. Wouldn't that be tragic? But I think with them being brother and sister, it's got to be some type of art for one or the other, right? Or both. Like, but I also said that with, I think back to Wes Hicks and Judy Hicks. Like, one or the other one's gonna have to live, or there's gonna be some type of arc with Wes. But we didn't get that. We're not radio silent, so we don't really know. I feel like I could predict it a little bit better if it was Kevin Williamson or even Wes Craven directing, but we're not getting that. But with radio silence, I just don't know. It's like they're ripping off the Band-Aid. They're like, let's hurt them. Let's see how much we can hurt them. Let's stab them, and then let's twist the knife just a little bit, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more. And they're just like, out with the old, in with the new. That's why I think Gale is a goner. Makai Chandler, what is the best motive for Ghostface in Scream 6? Everybody's asking that. Jamie Hart is in the house. What's up, Jamie? Oh, what is up? Welcome to the party, lady. Hell yeah, glad you're here. Scott Walker's in the house. How's it going, my friend? I got my very first today of a seal and a killer whale. It was a painful experience, but it was very well done. I got another 3/4 and 2 hours to go. Damn, you had a busy day, my friend. Scott Walker, I have a idea for an urban legend movie. How about we do alligators in the sewers urban legend movie? Hey, it could work. Someone could plan there was an alligator. I think it was called Alligator. It was like 80s alligator movie where they're in the sewer. Jamie Hart, what do you think Stu's face looks like after having that TV dropped on his face? I think he's going to have some scarring. I don't think it's going to be all burnt up like Freddy or something like that, like Two-Face or anything like that. I think it's going to be more, he'll have cuts from the glass for sure. He'll have his marks. He'll have his bruising, maybe around his neck and stuff like that. But I think he's going to be loopier. I think he's going to be more serious, but he's going to have like these little ticks, like twerks, like really off, I do want to see him a little bit scarred up though, scarred up and serious. And now he's dark, and now he's the new. He wants this is his legacy. Scott Walker, I fixed it, is going to be in 6 because with the old Ghostface mask and costume, I think he's the one under the Ghostface. Yeah, absolutely. I think look, burnt. He's going to be scarred. He's going to raise anger and towards Sydney. Yeah, that's going to be the whole motive, is trying to figure out where Sydney's at. I think Sydney's going to be very much talked about throughout this movie. We're still going to feel her presence there, even though we don't see her on screen. Maybe it's connected to her in some way too. Ghostface Fanatic, my prediction of who the killers may be are Samara Weaving, Dermot Mulroney, and Sam's boyfriend. I forget his name. Yeah. I don't think Dermot Mulroney will be. I thought that at first. He could be. He honestly could be. One thing that a lot of people aren't talking about, and I talked about this in so many theory videos from Scream 5, and that is Tara's dad. Remember, apparently he left town because of what, Sam confronting her mom about Billy Loomis and all that. But he left town. Did he really leave town? We see that Sam had a dark side. We see that. What if he isn't? He hasn't left town. What if Sam actually? Because so Sam told Tara in Scream 5, "I left to protect you." And she said, "Protect me from what?" She was protecting her from herself, because Sam doesn't trust herself. She knows she's unstable. She knows she has visions and all this kind of stuff. What if she actually had an episode and she killed Tara's dad, and that's revealed in this one, and then there's like this whole animosity between her and Tara, because Sam actually maybe Tara's dad wasn't really a nice guy, and then we haven't seen their mom. I think that'd be super cool. And also, like what I would like to see, we got about 21 people in the chat right now. What I would like to see, I want to see Sam and Tara's mom. I want to see a flashback to Stu's party. This is what I want. Okay? Stu's party, that whole entry scene where Billy comes up to the house and he's like, Billy, what are you doing here? And him and Sydney goes upstairs to talk. Well, the camera, we see the back of Sydney and Nev Campbell. We see the back of Sydney and Billy going upstairs. Then the camera pans over to the doorway of the kitchen, and we see Sam and Tara's mom standing there in the doorway and drops their cup or gets mad and storms out of the party, like jealousy, you know, because she's pregnant with Billy's baby. Billy got around, you know. Like, I think that would be cool. We could benefit from some really good flashback scenes, honestly. We got another super chat in the house. Super chats go to the front of the line. You know how it goes. From our very own Uncle Brock Willis with a $15 super chat for you and kids to have lemon squares for the holidays. Rest in peace, Officer Judy. Them lemon squares. You know what? To this day, I don't know if I ever had a damn lemon square. I really don't. I don't know if I've ever had a damn lemon square. And I just realized I had that picture up that entire damn time. My bad, guys. I hope I didn't. Hope I didn't lose y'all here. I hope y'all can hear me pretty good. Anyways, Brock, bro, thank you for the $15 super chat. And man, you know what? For the holidays, I've always said I need to try these damn lemon squares. They have to be good, right? They have to be good. And yeah, rest in peace, Officer Judy. Hey, does anyone else, Brock, everybody else, do y'all think that Wes Hicks could actually have survived that stabbing through the neck? Because it was like on the side, you know? And we never really saw a body. Yeah, he might have dropped. I think Judy's dead. But what if we get a reveal that he actually survived that? You know? I think it's possible. And I know that they threw that party for Wes and all that kind of stuff, but that could be for his recovery. You know, I mean, it's just an idea. I don't know. I just think that Wes was a big missed opportunity, especially being named after the GOAT, Wes Craven. He should have been our new Randy and carried on this franchise as our movie geek knowledge guy. Absolutely. Brock, for you, bro, I'm going to get some lemon squares. I'm going to get Liz on that ASAP. You hear that? You got to get some lemon squares. I'll probably have to get them. Thank you, Brock. Super awesome of you. $15 super chat. Awesome, dude. Love you, man. You do too much, man. You're super good to me, man. Let's see here. Where was I? What were we talking about? Man, I want some sweets now. I want some lemon squares, some brownies, some cookies, a cookie cake. Scott Walker, do you think 2 is the Ghostface that attacks Mindy on the train? Yeah, I think it's the real Ghostface, honestly. I really do. I think we're in. I want to see that full trailer and then we'll figure it out for sure. What if Mindy is putting a prank on the other cast though? I thought about that too. I was like, what if she's irritated with them and she does a prank on them? You know, like this is a setup to traumatize her friends. I don't know. I don't know why she would do that. We just gotta see how it plays out. J Demented Films and Skits is in the house. What a name. That would be cool if they had certain breath smells. Hey, I want to see that little device that goes in Ghostface's costume. You see that little red light in Scream 5? Like, that was really cool that they did that. And I would like to see the voice changer come back from Scream 5. We got 21 people in the chat. We only got 15 likes. Come on, people. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. You know, like Stu Maka does. You know what I'm saying? Brock Willis, Scream 6 Killer is Judy Hicks' baby daddy. Hey, Brock, I forgot all about that. I thought about that back in the day. I'm like, where is Wes's daddy? And then also, you know, I think there's a lot of relations there, like Vince's mom that was related to that sister of Stu. Like so many people you could bring into this, you know. I think it's interesting. I like it. I like it. I like it. Uh, Ghostface Banana said, I think Jack Champion could be a killer as well. Yeah, is that the guy that's in the new Avatar movie? Like he's getting a lot of buzz, and that's how Scream kind of is. It's like whoever's like the big up and coming hot actor at that time, like they end up being the killer in the Scream movies. That's it. They make it a little bit predictable, and I wish they would break that. I hope it's not. Is it too obvious? And isn't that the love interest to Sam again? So this would, I'm not sure if it is. I could be mistaken about that, but could it be like Derek in Scream 2? You know, like I hope not. I don't know. I say I hope not, but I don't know. I need to see that first trailer. I really do. Absolutely. We got another super chat in the house. Super chats go to the front of the line, guys. You know how it goes. Brock Willis with a $15 super chat. When are we getting a one-time exclusive on-air live performance from Skittles? Hashtag Mom Spaghetti. Hey, you know what? We could set that up. You know, like I could put something together. You know, I'm a little rusty in my old age now, but yeah, you know, we might just do that, man. I'll do that. I'll do that. Anybody else want to see some? I give you a little taste of the preview. Anybody want a little taste of the preview? Brock, you paid for it, man. You hold on. We're gonna spice it up for a minute. You get a video. We get a couple videos. I forget all about this, you know. But we need to start doing these more. That damn shark. Oh. I gotta get in the mood real quick. Let's see here. Let's see. All right, I'll give you. Anybody want a little taste of the preview? Don't judge me on this. All right. I need my sunglasses for this. I'm gonna get all serious. All right, here's a little taste of the preview for Skittles. Let me think of something. You're always in the rush to try to get the throne. I get on the mic and try to set the tone. I'm not using nobody as a stepping stone, but don't compare me. I'm better off just left alone. And I ain't gotta go there with record sales. I can always keep it humble and respect myself. And I ain't gotta carry guns, I ain't got to. I got undercover cops that can legally pop you. And I done seen a lot of motherfuckers cross the line, but this motherfucking punk must have lost his mind. He's a mess thinking that he's DMX. He better invest in a vest, protect his chest, but watch out for his head and neck. There you go, buddy. That's all for you. Don't tell nobody. Don't y'all clip that. Don't you clip it. And don't steal it. Love you, buddy. One more. Let's see.
How did you get through that? Okay, Cooker, you need to... Is that a thong you're wearing?
What the fuck you say?
You have a thong on?
Yeah, I'm wearing a thong.
I love that damn movie. It's so stupid, but it's so there's just certain movies that put me in a good mood. Absolutely. Let's see here. Dude, that was for you, buddy. And you know what? Brock's like a brother to me, man. He checks on me all the time. He's super awesome. He really is Uncle Brock. He's the brother I never had. Hope we can spend time together and have a beer one day, buddy. Absolutely. Damn. We got another super chat in the house from Brock Wells with a $15 super chat. Uncle Brock loves how he brings out the wild side of this. Hashtag for Skittles with a Z. Skittles. Taste the rainbow. I'm glad yeah, you do. Yeah. Um, Brock Willis with some Bud Light and some Christmas eggnog is a fun combination. I don't know if I have another one in me. Haven't done that in a long time, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Hopefully I didn't embarrass myself. I hope y'all had a fun time with me doing something like that. It's been a while. It's been a while. I used to, when Eminem came out, he was like, I'd listen to him daily. And this whole Skittles thing, only Brock really knows this. I don't know if I ever said this on a stream or not in the past. I can't remember, but me and Brock are pretty close. We talk all the time on Messenger and stuff. And I only he would know, but like back in the day at college and stuff, I stayed in a really rough dorm in my freshman year. And there was always people rapping, and there was always people, you know, checking each other and stuff like that. And then one day I was leaving my dorm. It was really early in the morning. I was so tired. I was so exhausted. And these guys would always be at the front door, and I'd always have to pass them to get out of the dorm. And they would always stop me, and they would like check me a little bit. They were checking everybody. I wasn't the only one, but I got so tired of it. And I left one day, and I was prepared, and I knew what he was about to do. He's gonna stop me and punk me out in front of everybody. And then I came back with something. I don't even remember what it was. But after that, I gained their respect, and they were just like, "Damn, I can't believe you did that!" Like they were cool. They were super cool with me. So yes, and then like they started calling me Skittles, but with a Z. Skittles. They said throw a Skittles, and all that kind of stuff. Like, oh god, I can't believe I'm telling y'all this. Y'all better be glad I'm tipsy a little bit. I wouldn't tell you these stories if I'm sober. But yeah, fun times. A long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. Brock, thank you so much for that $15 super chat, dude. And yes, hashtag for Skittles, hashtag for this, hashtag for Brock Willis. Dude, super awesome, man. Thank you, dude. That was for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see here. Where were we before this turned into a... I see what y'all are saying in the chat, and I'll get to you. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are super crazy. Eminem 2.0. Hell yeah. I love Eminem. Eminem is goated. Yeah. Michael Joe says, my favorite Eminem song, Superman. I can't be your Superman. Your Superman. I could sing that song. I actually sang that song at a really country bar. Me and a buddy of mine did some karaoke. Everybody else was doing like country music and rock music and stuff, and we got up there and we did Superman, and man, we killed it. It was so awesome. I don't know. Superman's a great song. Jamie Hart says Eminem could get it. Extra says I love Eminem. Destin is Eminem 2.0. Thanks, Extra. Welcome to the party, pal. Oh man, I haven't caught up on the chat. Oh, we got another super chat in the house. $15 super chat. Brock Willis. Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Biatches. Hashtag for Des. Hashtag digital uncle. Hashtag digital bouncer. Kicking trolls' asses one stream at a time. Oh yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Yeah. Is that? I'm gonna have to put it on a t-shirt or something in my merch store or something, like some Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Yeah. That's crazy, dude. Thank you so much, buddy. That is super awesome. Skittles, taste the rainbow, and just like drop the mic. Brock also says, I think Des serenaded the wife with his rendition of Superman. Maybe. I think she does. I think that was her appeal to me, was that, you know, I was goofy like that. And just I don't know. I'd be like that at any bar, any restaurant we're at. I just spark up a conversation and just, I don't know. I've always felt like that's the way to be happy. Is just stay goofy, and that's just the thing. If something makes you happy, do it. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Yeah, lose yourself, mom, spaghetti. I got to get back to the front of the chat. Dude, Brock, thank you so much again for the $15 super chat, dude. You're too generous. You're awesome. Your family. You're my brother. And one day we're gonna go out. When you get to Dallas, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna go. I'm gonna show you all around, and hopefully, if I ever come down to where you're at, I'm not gonna put that on the internet right now. But you're gonna do the same for me, dude. I already know. We're gonna have an awesome, awesome time. So yeah. Oh my god, I can't even get to the front of the chat. We got another super chat in the house, $15 from Brock Willis. This is for me, Kirsten Marie, and Larry to have our own exclusive Trinkle hoodie. Oh my god, dude. Trinkle hoodie. Hey, I'm putting that. Hey, by the end of the week, I'm putting Trinkle hoodie. I'm making a Trinkle hoodie. All right, just for you, buddy. Hell yeah. That's going to be just for the moderators. Just for the hashtag digital bouncers. Y'all going to get the Trinkle hoodies. It's going to be exclusive. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, man. Waiting for people to trinkle in this mother, I remember that stream. Oh, sorry. When it gets close to midnight, I'm like a gremlin. I get weird. I get super weird. And Kirsten Marie and Larry, they're awesome. You're awesome, dude. I'm glad we all found each other. We're one big happy family, that's for sure. That's super. But Trinkle hoodies, they will be done by the end of the week, buddy. I promise you that. Awesome. Dude, that's a great idea. It really is. All right. All right. You know what? You deserve another video as well, Brock. Honestly, with all these super chats coming in, you're making my night for sure. Let's see, what would Uncle Brock like? What is something that would this is how I dance at the club. Don't judge me.
Hey, how come you turned that off?
That's how I dance. George motherfucking McFly. Got it going on. Oh man, that's super awesome. Let's see here. One more. And then we're gonna get back to the chat.
The comb the desert, so we're combing it. Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Okay. All right. Brock, thank you so much, dude. Oh man, you're super awesome, man. I can't wait till we hang out, buddy. I really can't. Let's see here. Where was I? Does anybody know? This thing jumped completely on me. All right. I think I'm back. Wow, I have a lot to catch up. If I miss your comment, I'm sorry. Repost it again, and I'll try to get to it. I just got to catch up on some of this. I mean, we're an hour and 40 minutes into this, and wow. Let's see here. Jill deserves to wear that mask. Look, yeah, but Jill is like 4'9". Okay, that person looks damn near 7 feet. That's all I'm saying. No, I don't. Michael Joe, I I love you, dude. I respect. We should all respect each other's opinion, honestly. But I don't think Jill. The only way that it could work is if Sydney is in this movie. It's not going to be as effective if Neve Campbell's not in this movie. If that's Jill onto there and it's revealed and then Neve Campbell's not here, like no, that's Neve Campbell's cousin. It needs to be revealed with her. So yeah, Yellow. Bud Light, not a sponsor. Let's see. Scott Walker says, I do think Neve Campbell is going to return in Scream 7. They can't have Siri turn in 6, but he might be 7. He's going to be. Yeah, possibly. Karma says, I'm guessing Samara's character might be a Ghostface because she's played horror movie characters. You know, that's one thing that I'm thinking is like, that's Radio Silence's baby, you know? And there's a lot of references to Ready or Not with her in that wedding outfit and, you know, the babysitter. She was in The Babysitter as a killer. I really think that, and honestly, I think she would be a really good killer, honestly. But is it too obvious? You know, I don't think it's going to be obvious to the average moviegoer, but to us fans that follow this shit, it will be. Jamie Hart said, no fancy champagne tonight. Oh, I do have some. Speaking of, hold on. Hey, honey. Babe. What? Hey, don't forget there's wine and champagne in the freezer. Will you take them out? They're probably frozen. I do have some, Jamie. I really do. But I was actually, you know what? You reminded me, and thank you for that. I put them in the freezer to kind of get them cold because they were warm when I bought them, and they're probably frozen right now. I'm about to find out. But yeah, I should be drinking some fancy champagne. Mama always said I had a champagne budget. I had a champagne taste on a beer budget. I never forget that, Mama. Michael Joe, Angelina, I don't think died either in Scream 3. Yeah, maybe not. What if it's just like Jill, Angelina, and Stu Macher? Man, that would be... Dude. Everybody that was supposed to die that you thought was dead, it was like killers from the last ones or whatever. But Angelina, Jill, and Stu Macher. That would be sick. Throw a little Mark Kincaid in there too. Jay Minute Films and Skits. I heard Magic Mike likes Ghost. That would be a Scream. Hell yeah. Yeah. Hey, wouldn't that be a crazy opening kill if Channing Tatum was like the opening kill of Scream 6? Doing his little Magic Mike shit. And then it's like, boom, he gets killed on stage right in front of the whole audience. Oh, man. Anyways, Ghostface Fanatic, you're right about the new generation not knowing who she is, but it can work with good writing. Yeah, absolutely. If they do like some throwbacks to kind of remind the audience of who she is, and if it's like connected to Scream 3 in some way, yeah, dude, I agree. It's just all in execution. And that's one thing that the Scream franchise always needed was some flashbacks, some setup. Let's see Billy and Stu or who are our new killers putting on that mask and getting ready to run around the house and stuff, like setting up, you know, kind of like those at the end of Saw, we always have those flashbacks of like how Jigsaw like set up the traps and did this and why he did that and how he did that and all that kind of stuff. That would be very beneficial to Scream, I think. Scott Ward says, with your honest opinion, what do you think the idea of Jill being alive and she is one of the killers? I really don't think she's alive. I think that, well, with them bringing Kirby back, it's possible they could bring Jill back as well as one of the killers. I would have said no earlier this year when Scream 5 came out, but now that they're trying to do some connections with Scream 4, it's possible. I'll give you that, Scott, honestly. I just want more of a reveal than Jill. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Jill should be a reveal with Sydney. And if Sydney's not in this, but then again, maybe Kirby has more at stake here, and this is a Jill versus Kirby finale. More. Wouldn't that be crazy? Jill is DED dead. I'm sorry she got shot and electrocuted. DED dead. She would be brain dead. I'm sorry. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Jill was in like an insane asylum and she was like loopy and like woo, you know, I won't do that again. But I think that would be cool. Like, she's like in an insane asylum. She's kind of off. Stu Macher could be like that too, because he was electrocuted as well. But she could be really off. And what if the killer like breaks in and like kills her in there? That'd be super sick. Michael Joe says, I still don't think Jill is dead, Ghostface. Yeah, she might not be. If she's not, I don't think she's going to be a killer. I think she's going to be a victim in this one. That's where I think they would go with it. Conrad Gonzalez is in the house. I'm having weird internet connections on YouTube. I'm hearing that a couple times tonight. Wow. Anybody else having any issues? Jamie Hart, I'm glad you're here, buddy, though. Having a great conversation tonight. Jamie Hart, I hope the killer ends up being Randy's mom and sister. Randy's mom and sister. Okay. Randy's sister, I don't see her trying to kill her own kids. It would be cool if there is some type of... No one else... We haven't talked about this in a long time. What's the possibility of Joel being back? Wouldn't that be so cool? I know a lot of people were saying that, like, you know, Joel is probably they were hoping that, like, Randy's mom or Randy's sister is Joel, like, Randy's sister married Joel, the cameraman from Scream 2. He's still alive. Bring him back. And he's even put stuff out on social media, like, he still survived. I think he's just trying to, like, hey, you know, write a role for me. I'm ready to come back. I'm ready to play, you know. Dominic St. Clair, I'm going to be on night stream Wednesday. Awesome, Dominic. I gotta check that out for sure on Wednesday night. Hell yeah. I think this Sunday I have a watch party with Nanette to watch Friday the 13th, the final chapter. So yeah, y'all be looking out for that as well. 9 p.m. Sunday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Brock Willis, maybe this is a lazy way for me not to overanalyze the Scream teaser, the teaser trailer. But what if it's a dream Mindy Meeks is having from PK? That's a good point, Brock. That's a really good point. I thought about that too. Yes, it's possible. It really is possible. This could be her, and then she wakes up from a panic. You know, it's definitely possible. Absolutely. Scott Walker says, I would love to see it. See Scream 6 or Minnie is bad to get cats, but by Ghostface or further check. What's the rescue? Yeah, I think one or the other is gone. Like Chad could sacrifice himself, you know, to save Mindy. That could work too. Brock Willis, I still wish we could see the murder that started it all. The murder of Maureen Prescott. That would be so sick, Brock. I've been wanting. I wanted that in Scream 3 so damn bad. And we got little flashbacks with that video. But if they did start the movie out that way, like, and we don't even realize it's Maureen, you know, like when they started off, and there's something going on at the hotel, and there's this and there's that, and then we're like, oh, wait a minute, this is Maureen Prescott. Oh, but then the way to do that is if they do that, it has to be somebody tied from her murder in this one. It has to be somebody from the first film, or possibly even the third film, you know, or the second, whatever, that was connected to Marine's death. Yeah, that's the way it's gonna have to work. Dude, I want that so bad. I want it so bad. And a few of us that are like do short films and stuff like that, we have discussed how to make a Marine Prescott like short film, like a fan film. We've really considered doing that, and it might still happen. So yeah, I want to see it. Michael Joe says that lady in Halloween Kills should have been dead. Yeah, I thought so too. Jamie Hart says Parker Posey is awesome. Love her. Yeah, she was super awesome in the movie. Parker Posey shouldn't have died. I think her character was the best part of Scream 3. Yes, it was. Michael Joe, that's impossible, Jamie. Oh, we are talking. Let's see. Karma, I would like to see the bloody Ghostface mask make a return. Yeah, it'd be super cool. You know, one thing about these Scream movies, and I'm going to say this right now, as much as I love these damn movies, quit deleting some of the best fucking scenes. Quit deleting these. Quit. Just quit doing that. Like, they have some really good deleted scenes, and I'm like, man, this movie would hit so much harder if you left these scenes in, you know? Right, well, it's $50. Who are you, a reporter for Woodsboro High? Love that Scream 3. Like, yeah, that is pretty funny. Man, Parker Posey owned that damn. Like, it's like she walked on there, and it's like she just owned it, you know? Like, she's been there the entire time. It's like we accepted her into the group so easy, you know? Like, it was like she's been there the whole. It felt like she was an OG by the end of that movie, and then you kill her off like that. Now that kind of pissed me off. I was like, man, let her survive, or let her be the killer. You know, she needs a more significant way out. Rusty Shipley, I feel like that the motive has to land in this next installment, in my opinion. I love Scream 2022, but the motive was probably the weakest. Yes, absolutely. Valerie's in the house. What's up, Valerie? The General. Always on duty. She's super awesome. Val is the best. Jay the Minute Films and Skits. I think that part of the subway is a dream. I don't know. I'm hoping it's not a dream. It could be. It really could be. I'm kind of hoping it's not. Because that's a soundstage that they built. They built it for a dream sequence. I feel like there's a more significant. I think it's the climax. I think we're leading into the climax. Honestly, that's my opinion. Let's see here. Dominic St. Clair Studio says your Nightmare Halloween skit comments are turned off. Yeah, they are. It's because it's eligible for kids to view, and YouTube has some crazy stuff to where like they have so much stuff, man. So yeah, that's why the comments are turned off. If y'all have not checked out, here I'll put it in the link. If y'all has anyone checked out my little short film I made around Halloween? I got another one coming out right before Christmas in the next couple weeks. It's going to be Michael Myers and the Grinch. It's going to be super fun. It's nothing serious, but I did make a Nightmare Before Halloween movie with Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers. Would y'all like the link to that in the chat so y'all can check it out? Because that was really fun to make. It really was. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, the comments are turned off because it's eligible for kids to see. Here you go. If anybody's interested, there's the link. Check it out. Let me know what you think. It's a lot of fun. I got some other ideas as well. So yeah. What do I do? Oh, we got another super chat in the house. Oh wow, this thing just jumped. Where'd it go? Brock Willis with a $15 super chat. Skittles, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now. Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Plow. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. So true. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. Too many Bud Lights, buddy. Dude, thank you, man, for that $15 super chat. Dude, man, you were killing it tonight, dude. Man, I gotta take a moment and just show my appreciation. Guys, I love all of y'all. Like, this is Friday nights. I hope y'all look forward to Friday nights, because I do as well. Like, I know there for a minute, I didn't. I know there for a minute, like, I wasn't doing them regularly like I was, and then we weren't doing, like, Scream with Your Coffee in the mornings and all that kind of stuff, because I was in the middle of moving to Texas. And then also I started this boot camp, this coding boot camp for web development, and it just, like, it was tougher than I thought it was going to be. And I'm not the smartest guy, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's really tough. It's really expensive. It's really time consuming, and I still don't know if coding is for me, honestly. You know, like, I don't know. But that's what kind of delayed all this kind of stuff. But, like, then I found this groove to where I was like, all right, you know, I got to get back, because it was bringing my spirits down from not doing this every week or a couple times a week, you know, like this is, like, the best thing to do. Like, even being on Craven's stream the other night, like, that was so therapeutic. I haven't done that in so long, and I missed it. And I missed all of you. And it's like, we can all get caught up in our everyday lives and lose focus, you know? And you know, like, we all have stuff going on in our lives. I get it. I really do. But we got to understand that, like, we got to take care of ourselves. We're a family here. That's the way I look at it. And whenever that school or that job or whatever is over, or I decide to switch from, you guys are always going to be here. I'm always going to be here for y'all. And that's what's important. And that's what family does. And we're all going to have each other's back. And if there's anything that any of y'all need, I'm here. You know, you can follow me on social media. I have the link in the descriptions. Easily. I talk to a number of y'all, and it's awesome. It's awesome. I love you guys so much. I really do. I really do. And it just, I know at the end of the day, no matter what happens with my career, what happens with my schooling, all this stuff, you guys are still going to be here, and your guys are still going to have my back. And that's what's important. That's what's important. And I'm going to be here for y'all as well. Absolutely. Dude, thank you so much. Skittles is in the house. Oh my God. We got another one. Bro, I don't even know where to start. I'm going to need some champagne. This is a night for celebration. Damn. Brock, buddy, pal, $15 super chat. You need to keep drinking, homie. The fans expect it. Fucking love drunk deaths. Come on, bro. Show your fans what pain looks like. Shot. Dude, no. I cannot do shots. No. I don't even think my wife will want me to do shots, honestly. I don't know if you were part of that stream. Was anybody a part of that Craven stream where we were taking shots for, like, super chats and stuff like that? Like, now that's the thing. Like we can do that. But when we did it on Craven's stream, which I didn't have any dinner either when we were doing that. And I don't even remember much about it. I don't even want to go back and watch it, but they just said, like, I just disappeared. Like, I just, like, went off the screen, and they were like, where's Destin? And next thing you know, like, I just, like, clicked out or something. Like, I don't remember any of that. Some of y'all might have been a part of that stream. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not as drunk as that night. I promise you that. But it's Friday night, you know. I go, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I'm back in school. I'm coding. I'm racking my brain. It's like 4 years of computer science school crammed into 6 months. That's what I'm dealing with. It's insane. I deserve a Friday night stream with my family and having a couple drinks. And y'all do too. I hope y'all have your favorite beverage or, you know, snack in front of you, some popcorn, something like that. Like, I hope y'all are having a great time. Dude, like, the only thing I have in my house right now is some Fireball, and I have not opened it yet. I'm scared to. I might embarrass myself if we start doing super chats for shots. Oh, Brock just had to bring that up. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, Brock, thank you so much for the $15 super chat, dude. Just think about it when it's going to be reality, when we actually hang out, buddy. When we hang out for real, we're gonna need an Uber. Shoot. I feel like this is gonna go take a piss at some point and return with a hoodie and Skittle. You better show some nipple or something. For Des OnlyFans. For Des OnlyFans. You think I should start an OnlyFans? For real? Damn. Yeah. All right, I gotta get back to the chat. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are super crazy. Love you guys. Love it. Love it. Yeah, but you know what? You're right, Brock. I am gonna have to take a pause and go drain the main bank, and then I can come back. If y'all were stay, I'm afraid if I leave the screen, y'all are gonna like leave on me. Don't leave. I don't like to be alone. But I do have to piss. Like, yeah, just a little bit. But I gotta find myself in the chat first. Are y'all cool if I take a little bit of a break? Y'all want to go grab y'all something to drink and a snack, and then maybe if we start doing super chats for shots, maybe I can get my wife and her friends on some of these super chats for shots. Are y'all down? Oh, they said woohoo! All right, if y'all want some okay, we'll do shots for super chats, and I'll get my wife and her girlfriends to participate. But it's gonna have to be probably Fireball because that's about all I have here. So what the hell? Anyways, so yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But everyone take a little bit of a bathroom break. This is gonna get fun. All right, I'll be back in just a minute. Don't leave. Don't you go done on me now. Don't leave. All right, I'll be right back. Stay. You're not my dog. I'm just saying stay. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, Brock Willis put another 15. Damn, dude. Hashtag for Des piss break. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then we're gonna come back with some shots. Me, my wife, and my friends. Cool. All right, I'm back. Piss break is over. Thank you, Brock. Let's see here. All right, we got the fireball in the house. Let's just see what happens tonight. Don't judge me in the morning. Wow, I'm good now. I've been needing to piss for like an hour. Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, where were we? Now, in order to do shots, or anybody to do shots in this house, it's gonna have to be super chats, but I don't know. Maybe I'll take a slight one. All right, I haven't drank Fireball in forever. Anybody else have Fireball? What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite shot to take? Hold on, where were we? Let's see here. Wow, I was just getting ready. Scott Walker says, how will Sydney react to find out her husband Mark is the killer? That would be, she'd probably kill him. We got another super chat in the house. We got another one. Ah, you guys are too much tonight. Everyone's so excited for Scream. Let's see here. Children of the Corn. Trying to get to you, buddy. With a $10 super chat, Children of the Corn with $10 super chat. Forget the third film. What is your honest opinion on I Know What You Did Last Summer franchise? How does the overall storyline in The Fisherman villain compared to other slashers of the genre rank first and second? I was trying to read that, and then the chat jumped. First and second film out of 10. Okay. Forget the third film. I agree with you there, Children of the Corn. Hold on. Bud Light, not a sponsor. What is your honest opinion of I Know What You Did Last Summer franchise? Actually, honestly, it's a special place in my heart. I talked about it on my 90s live stream. It's even though, you know, it's not Scream, it's not the best slashers, but I think they're up there in that genre. I think they have definitely made their mark. I think that, you know, I had like the biggest crush on Jennifer Lopez. Like, honestly, like that was my girl, you know. Can't hardly wait. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I Still Ain't Did Last Summer. My acting coach, whenever I was a teenager, was in I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. He was the boat captain that Freddie Prinze Jr. stole the boat from and went to the island. Yeah, Red West. He was also Elvis's bodyguard. Yeah, he lived in Memphis, Tennessee whenever I lived there. And he had his own acting studio. And that's where I go all the time. But anyways, that's not about that. How does the overall storyline in The Fisherman villain compare to other slashers of the genre? Honestly, I think it lives up. I think it really does. I think that like there's like a fine line. Like it almost started off as an urban. It kind of feels like a spin-off of an urban legend movie. You know, like if urban. I think it's good. Overall, I think it's good. I think it lives on. I say forget that third film. Let's get a third film. Let's reboot that franchise. Maybe that ending of I Still Know What You Did Last Summer was just a dream. I would play that out as a dream. But I always thought that like Urban Legend, if Urban Legend would have came out first, and then I Know What You Did Last Summer. I Know What You Did Last Summer was like the hook, man. You know, you hear scratches on the roof, or you hear it on the side of the car, all that kind of stuff. Those are urban legends. What if we had these spin-offs from the urban legend film? Urban Legend didn't get enough recognition. And that's what it felt like. I Know What You Did Last Summer kind of felt like a miniature urban legend. And it was great. The only thing I wish it had was more of a whodunit aspect. I know the second film did, but it didn't really land. I want the Fisherman to have that twist. Whoever that main killer is, not Ben's son. rank first and second film out of 10. So good. I really think that they need to bring that back also. Like, I know we do that somewhere. And that fucking series was not, it did not hit where it needed to be. The first film, as a overall storyline and Fisherman villain and all that, I would give that a solid 7. I really would. The first one. Sarah Michelle Gellar, Ron Philippe. That's one movie that also has great character development. As a horror movie, we got to know our characters really well before they died. And that's what I love. Like, I want to know these characters before they die. I don't want to just know them as like a simple, dumb whatever, or they just have a very miniature role or whatever, or they're just like very cocky, like one-dimensional. I don't want one-dimensional characters. I want them to breathe a little. Let them breathe a little bit before you rip that Band-Aid off. Let's do it. And that's how it did. It kind of did the whole Scream thing. I just think that we should have been introduced to Ben Willis before that reveal at the end. Like, maybe he worked with Ray on the docks. Maybe we got interaction with him with Ray working, like he was like a co-worker out there on the docks and stuff like that. But we never thought much of him, and come to find out, he was actually the guy that they hit last summer. First film is a solid 7 as a horror film. I'll stand by that, honestly. And the second film comes in slight. It's fun. It's a little bit more fun. I think the kills are a little bit more creative in 2, but it's a little bit more Hollywood. But it's a fun setting, and it kind of feels like an action horror. And I liked it. The kill count's a lot bigger. I give it a 5, right down the middle. It's good. It's not great. It's serviceable. It's good enough. 5.5. I almost want to give it a 6, but there's just like, yeah. I still like it. I think it's a really good sequel. Even though how dumb it sounds on paper, it's a good sequel. It was well executed. It was well executed, and that's what matters. I just want to see a really good third film of it. Child of the Corn, thank you for the $10 super chat. Super awesome. Super awesome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Not really gonna do any shots quite yet. I don't even know if we're even gonna get around to it. I'm telling you, like, I don't even know if I'm up to do shots. I'm like hanging in here right now, honestly. I'm trying to figure out where in the hell we're at.
Girls are gone.
All right, cool. Let's see here. If I skip you, I'm sorry. You can repost it. Jamie Hart said, you guys need to get some lemon squares ASAP. They are so good. Wes never got to have his sushi. Yeah, that's a damn shame. Brock Willis says, if the lemon squares are any good, it would taste like the glass of milk it is built in. Brock Willis says, Des, what is your favorite dish at Papa Dough? My favorite one, what's the name of it? I know if I see it. It's the fondue. It's got shrimp and crab, and it's like dude, it's so huge. And you get this side of bread that you can dip with, and you get chips as well. And it's so good. Like, it almost tastes like it should be a part of a pasta or something. I always said, like, man, if you just got like a bowl of noodles and you just drizzle, if you just like pour that shrimp pasta or that shrimp dip, it's like a shrimp dip with like other stuff in it, loaded down with mozzarella. You would just like, if you just put it into a dish of like noodles, man, like that is it. Honestly, that's my favorite thing there. honestly. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look it up what it actually is. Let me see. Give me a second. All right. While I look that up, let's see here. Man, Papado is so good. If you don't have one near you, I highly recommend you try. Oh, it's the shrimp and crawfish fondue. Yeah, and it comes with garlic bread. It has like this long thing of garlic bread that you just peel off, and it's like a huge thing of it. It's so good. Man, check it out, dude. It's so good. It's so good. That's got to be my favorite thing out of everything. Anyways, and I'm going to use your gift card, bro, to that. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much again. Michael Joe says, I want some chocolate cake and some strawberry shortcake shake. Hell yeah, me too, buddy. That would have been funny to see Judy die choking on a lemon square. It wouldn't have been funny. I love Judy. Yeah, I felt like she should have lived a little bit. They should let her breathe just a little bit longer. That was a little bit crazy there. Makai Chandler, I had a question to ask you. How scary is Ghostface in New York with people wearing costumes? I'm glad to see that the tone is taken seriously. You know, guys, excuse me. The tone is taken seriously. That's what I was worried about. It's like, oh, we're in New York. We got all the Halloween season. They can go really goofy with this. But it seems like from the first image, from this first teaser, it's taken seriously, and I like that. Guys, if it's your first time here, smash that like button for me, please. I really appreciate it. We got 20 people in the that's watching right now, but we only got 16 likes. So yeah, let's get those likes up. I really appreciate it. Sam could be the killer. Absolutely. Jack Champion would not be obvious. He looks so innocent. I don't know. You got to watch the newcomers. Newcomers are the ones you got to watch out for. I want to see Dewey again. I do too, and I hope we get something with Dewey a little bit more. You know, I really do. I hope we get something good with Dewey. It'd be super awesome. Ghostface fanatic. Stu's sister could be a killer, or maybe Tara's dad. Wes is Hicks' dad, or either Tara's dad. Yeah, Tara's dad. Like, or he's dead, or even like Sam and Tara's mom. You know, where the hell is she? Shouldn't she have like a presence somewhere and have like a flashback of like what happened between her and Billy? Like, I think that'd be really cool to see her at high school or at a party or something like that, with seeing Billy interacting with Nev and her getting all jealous. That gives up motive, you know? That gives a lot of motive there. But we'll see. Old age, you got a swole pampa, you a youngin'. Yeah, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, man. I'm not feeling it though. I'm starting to feel it now, you know. I'm 36. I still feel like I'm 20. I still think I'm 25. Let's see. Extra says he would not want Sam as the killer. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty wild to see if Sam like took things into her own hands and she is a killer in some sort, but she's not the official Ghostface killer. You know what I mean? Like, she is a killer, but she's not the Ghostface killer. And that's what it takes to take out a Stu Mocker. You're not old, Destin. I'm going to be 50 in June. What the hell? Thank you, Jamie. I'm just saying. I'm starting to feel it. It's starting to catch up with me. I don't know. Michael Joe says you disagreed of Sam being a killer. Yeah, I see y'all are talking together. Ghostface fanatic. Sam being a killer would be dumb. I don't like that idea because she's a final girl. Just because her father is Billy doesn't mean she will be a killer. Absolutely, I think that too, Ghostface. I don't think so. I think that's just like, but she is vicious if she has to be. That's what's crazy, is like I really do think that she's, I really do think that like she's still got that killer instinct in her. And I don't think Richie was her first kill. She loved that. She was getting off on that. She was just like, it was like built up. She just had to get it out of her system. Who was her first kill? And I'm thinking it was Tara's dad. And they say that that's why he left and never came back. Maybe she accidentally killed him. Brock Willis says, I'm 43 and free. Hell yeah, dude. It's gotta be a good feeling. It's gotta be a good feeling. Feeling free is the best feeling ever. Dominic St. Clair said Eminem's long lost brother. Ghostface says Sam being a killer is probably the dumbest theory that I've heard. Behind the Sydney is Ghostface theory. Yeah, I don't really want to see them being like the main killers or anything like that. Neither one of them. Let's see. Starting to catch up a little bit. Dominic St. Clair Studio says, Destin, do you like corn on the cob? Well, you're in luck. Troll 2 has all the corn. Dude, that's a watch party that we're going to have to do on the channel is Troll 2. Okay? Because that's one scene I remember is that damn corn on the cob and popcorn scene. Like, jeez. And then I think it was Jamie, if I'm mistaken, on the 90s stream. Didn't you say that movie went to theaters? That is so hard to believe. Oh. But yeah, that's got to be a really fun time. Alcohol required to enjoy that. Dominic St. Clair says, I have a friend. His name is Burstar. Oh, okay. It says Starburst. Nice. Let's see here. When are we going to have a quick review? Quick review of what, Dominic? Maybe I'm forgetting. Let's see here. Scott, I got my first tattoo for the first time in my life of a killer whale and a seal. It's my, oh, nice. Hell yeah. Send it to me on Instagram. I'd like to see it. I got a tattoo. I love it. It's pretty cool. It's a killer whale and a seal together. It was an extraordinary, painful experience, but I went through it and was a brave soldier. Hell yeah. Ghostface Fanatic. Tara and Sam are not going to be the killers. That's all I know. People seem to think that Tara killed the drunk guy and Sam killed Wes and Judy, but I don't believe that at all. Nope. Nah, didn't happen. Nope. Jamie Hart says, I think my favorite is Rap God, but I love anything Eminem does. Me too. Heck yeah, Rap God's pretty good. Hell yeah, Jamie. Ghostface Fanatic. Why establish Tara and Sam as final girls, then make them the killer? People say that about Sydney as well. It's a dumb theory. Yeah, agreed. Eminem is the GOAT. Oh yeah, Eminem's going to be the Ghostface killer. Going to come out being like, Sydney, you know, I needed another kidney, but then you wouldn't let me. It's something that's going to be like his way he tells his motive. Sydney, I needed another kidney, you wouldn't let me. Now you have to die by my, I don't know, shit, I've lost it. What do you think the idea of Sydney being kidnapped by somebody dressed up as Ghostface gets knocked unconscious if she finds herself tied up and realizes she's at Stu's house? That's gonna be super cool. Like waking up at Stu's house. I like that idea. Brock Willis, damn Des, that robe is so pimp. I want to get my next driver's license pic taken in that robe. Hey, that's a good idea. I got to get my Texas driver's license here soon. I might do it in this robe. Hell yeah, thanks for the idea. And yes, get you one like this, man. Hell yeah. Do you think Stu will kidnap Sydney in Scream 7? I don't think Sydney will allow anyone to kidnap her. She shows up to kick ass and take names. Yeah. Nobody would expect that Jill, Angelina, and Stu are the killers. Yeah, that would be freaking nuts, man. That'd be like overkill on like shock value. Dominic St. Clair Studio says, you doing any more skits, Destin? Yes, I am working on a Christmas one. It's Michael Myers around Halloween season, around Christmas season, and the Grinch is trying to steal Michael's Christmas. Yep, and then it's gonna be fun. It's one thing I want to work on more is like choreography. Like I'd like to really get to where like I could direct and shoot really good choreography fight scenes and stuff like that, you know, or even like kill scenes like struggles and stuff. It's one thing that I want more practice in. Brock Willis says, I never believed or understood why Roman was jealous of Sydney. He grew up to be a movie director. What a whiny crybaby. Yeah, he did get kind of whiny there at the end. And yeah, I mean, like you got your dream, bro. You know, like let it go, dude. Good point, Brock. Scott Walker, which urban legend will be good in an urban legend movie? Which one would you pick? Man, I don't know. I want them all. I still like the Hook one, you know, like on a date, like that's always been like something to me, you know, like they've done it so many times in short films and movies and stuff, like the Hook being in the car door. Like I want to see a whole movie surrounded by that. Dominic, I want a 1 hour Death Skittles showdown. You might get it. We got about 2.5 hours right now. Brock Willis says, the killer in Scream 6 is Principal Hembry's side piece. Damn. Yeah, that'd be nuts. I always wanted to see Principal Henry hung from that football field. I was like, man, just let us see it, just like we saw Casey Becker hung. I want to see him hung by the football field, and everybody like going over there and being like all the students going, whoa, what the hell? You know, school's out. Super nuts. The killer in Scream 6 is Corey Cunningham. Oh, please don't say that. The killer is Casey's parents. It would be kind of cool to see like an interview of them, like if somebody's like making an interview or writing a book or something, and they have to interview Casey's parents. Like seeing a return of them, that would be kind of cool. Ghostface tonight. I heard Joel is father of Mindy Meeks, Chad Meeks. Yeah, they're talking. It's a rumor, but I don't know how it makes sense. But it would be cool just for fan service. Over the years, which movie has offended you the most in a racial way as American? Oh, I don't know. None of the Scream movies, for sure. Man, I don't know. It's hard to offend me on anything. I'm just not a sensitive guy. Like, man, I really don't know. I'd have to think about it. I'm not on that level right now, Scott. I'm sorry. Brock Willis, when are we watching the Garbage Pail Kids? Dude, Garbage Pail Kids, dude. Like, oh, man, I bet you that'd be a good watch party as well. I haven't seen that re-released anywhere. I wonder if I can find it on, like, I can buy it digitally somewhere. I have to look it up. Dude, great idea. We can do it. We can do it. I'm going to look it up, actually, probably after this stream. Scott Walker, say we are in a lunatic asylum or a prison. We see the doors are open and somebody is getting released. The camera slowly goes up to the face and reveals to be Stu getting released. Yeah, could be. Just don't do it in the middle of the movie or early on in the movie. Do it at the very end. And then credits roll when he's walking away. Scream 6 killer could be someone that did the killings before Billy Loomis. Maybe we won't know this killer. Yeah, possibly. Kai Chandler, how scary is Ghostface in New York City with people who are Ghostface costumes? I know it's going to be so cool. You don't know who to trust, like who's the prank and who's the threat. and then it's like you could just like be running around, and then you're just like getting stabbed over here, and then you're running around, and another Ghostface is stabbing you over here, and then no one really knows what's going on. Everyone thinks it's like an act or something. Oh man, it's gonna be. I really think that's what's gonna happen to Mindy. I really do. You're right. Could be a dream because ghost faces come up. They weren't there when she is looking at the crowd. Yeah, but the lights go off and then they do the jump scare. I think so. I think it's a real killer. What are the chances Charlie could still? Oh, I hope not. Please don't. Hank Loomis should return. He's the father of Bill. Yeah, I want to see him return some way, trying to reconnect with Sam or something, and she's like, fuck off. You know, the tagline for Scream 6 is New York has a newer problem. New York, new rules. Yeah, Scott, you. I think Charlie is dead. He got stabbed in the heart. Yeah, I do too. Don't bring Charlie. So the most unthreatening ghost. I don't know. I can't do it. If Charlie got stabbed in the heart, he would have died instantly from that stab to the heart. He would have got stabbed anywhere else, like in the shoulder, then I would say maybe he's dead, not coming back. Oh, man. Extron Gaming says, I like Scream 5's motive. It was different than the typical revenge motive that we got in Scream 1 through 3. Yeah? Brock, thank you again for that $15 super chat. Marcus, I shot him 6 times. Destination Station, I'm back. What do you think about Charlie being alive? I don't like it, dude. Like, I really don't. I don't want to see that. Man, I just don't. Like, Charlie was my issue of the movie. Like, I was like, please don't make this guy the killer. It was so obvious, but like, please don't do it. I just didn't find him threatening. He like grabbing Sydney like this and holding her. Like, come on, man. Sydney's about to beat the living shit out of you, dude. Yeah. Killing it. Hell yeah. You lost yourself, Destin. Yeah, a little bit. Brock Willis says, hashtag for Des, hashtag for the stream. Yeah. Y'all hit that like button if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Like, I'm trying to get this algorithm back revving up because like it'll slow down if you don't keep your stuff up. Like YouTube tries to hold you down. It's some baby back bullshit. So I need all y'all's help. So yeah, smash that like button if you can. Makai Chandler, how scary is Ghostface in New York with people who are wearing to go through the mask? Don't you think that the survivors are gonna have major PTSD from the last killing spree? Yes, absolutely. I think we're gonna see a lot of changed people. Like they're gonna be like completely different. I think Sam's gonna be pretty much the same. I think Tara might be a little bit the same. But I think Mindy is somebody completely different. I think Kirby's going to be completely different. I think Chad's going to be completely different. So, yeah. Ghostface Fanatic. I think that there is a great chance that the killer could be Tara's father. Could be. That's what I said. He's either dead or he's going to make a return. And if he makes a return, he's a red herring or he's going to be revealed as the killer. Because I'm pretty sure Tara hasn't seen him since she was really young, so she might not even know what he looks like now. Thank you again, Brock. Dominic St. Clair Studios, hell yes, Des. I think that Charlie Walker could be mentioned by Kirby, but don't think he's alive. Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. Extron Gaming says, how many kids you have, Destin? Yeah, 5, actually. Yeah. Long story, buddy. Long story. Let's see here. Destin has 34. Kids, that is. Damn, not that many. Scream Rag. Kirsten said her internet is not really working, but she and Larry will be on the next stream. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Scream Rag, thanks for the update, buddy. I released my quick review YouTube short on my channel for Violent Night. Yeah, Violent Night was pretty cool. It was all right. It was all right. I hope the sequel gets a little bit bigger of a budget. Just because that type of movie, I want to see some really badass shit. No shots requested, but yeah, keep drinking. I got you, buddy. Life is short. Why be sober? Yeah, I feel you on that. What's good, Scream Red? Extron Gaming Ghostface Fanatic. You like my new video? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Hey, if y'all check out that, I really want to know y'all's opinion. You know, if you can get back to me on my Messenger. I know the comments are cut off on that that Nightmare Before Halloween, but if you can get back to me any way you can, that'd be much appreciated. I'd like to see that. Thanks, Ghostface Fanatic. I have more theory videos to make about the Scream 6 teaser trailer. I'm breaking them down into separate videos. Awesome. Extra, why did you reach? Oh, y'all are talking. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt. My apologies to the chat room. No, man. No, dude. No apologies necessary. Brock, you're awesome, dude. We haven't seen you in a minute. I'm glad you're back. I'm sure everybody else feels the same. Let's see here. Thanks, man. Wow. That really means a lot, dude. Thank you, Brock. I try, you know, like I really do. I try to be. I don't really like, if I'm watching like some YouTubers or anything, because I am a fan of some ones that are bigger than me for sure. And sometimes like if they're not humble, I can't relate, and it's just like I can't. No, I'm not that type of person. How scary is courses in New York City by people who are wearing Ghostface masks? Don't you think that survivors are going to have PTSD? Yeah. I thought we already. Did this thing jump on me again? What the? Brock Willis, I want to see Dessa's red robe and the Hard Rock Cafe glass display one day. Hell yeah. I mean, that'd be awesome, dude. I haven't been to a Hard Rock Cafe in a minute. Since Memphis. Ghostface Fanatic, my next video will be about Mindy and the Scream 6. Dude, that's going to be awesome, Extra. I want to see that. How scary is Ghostface New York? Yes, dude. I think they're going to have major PTSD. Absolutely. Brock says, I was proud to see Sydney had a cell phone in Scream 6. I think she liked those mint moments. All right. What are the chances Stu could be involved with the events of Scream 4? Could be. Honestly, I think he might have been involved all this time. Honestly. I know we did last summer. It was really suspenseful. It does have a suspenseful feel. That's one thing I love about my slashers, is that it has to have a suspenseful feel. Stu's return would be the ultimate, but I feel at this point anything else would disappoint me. Yeah. Guys, it is pushing. I'm trying to catch up. If I miss it, I'm sorry. You can put it back in the chat. The killer from I Know He Does Summer is from my city. That's right, he is. I remember you. I was trying to remember, like, yeah, Muse Watson. I think that's his name. Yeah, super awesome, Brock. Yeah, there it is. Muse Watson is a nice guy. Hell yeah. He'd be a cool guy to have a drink with. I'd love to see a Valentine's sequel or a requel. Yeah, I would too. I think Valentine's is really due for like a requel or a sequel, reboot, something. Bring it back, or even make it a TV show, you know? Let's see here. Yep. Ghostface said he's going to be headed out, guys. Hope you all have a great night. Yeah, have a good night, man. Great conversation. Glad to have you tonight. It's been really cool. It's been a really good night. Let's see here. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. Like, my kids just got out for Christmas holiday today. And man, it's going to be a long 2 to 3 weeks, you know. Oh man. Anybody else have smart ass kids? Man, my kids are such smart asses. But I love them. Why don't they do a Goosebumps movie franchise from each book like they do there? I don't know. That'd be really cool. I wish they'd take the stories in a really serious direction. That'd be really cool. You know, it could be like they did the Tales from the Crypt movies. You know, like Demon Knight, a Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight. Tales from the Crypt presents Bordello of Blood. Goosebumps presents whatever, you know, like, but making a more serious one for adults, because that's who really watched those when we were. It was from our childhood, so appeal to us, not the kids. Not to leave out the kids. Let's see here. Yeah, it is absolutely. Trinkle that shrimp dip in the new. Hell yeah, I am. Hell yeah, I am. Oh, we got some sex bots in here. I hope if we got any moderators in the house, please get them. Knock them out. Hell yeah. Jurassic Park versus Night of the Living Dead. Ooh, that's a tough one, but I have to go with Jurassic Park. Are you saying between the movies or just like dinosaurs versus zombies? That'd be wild. Brock Willis says, Des, congrats on 2,000 subs, bud. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, we had a 2,000 sub celebration a couple weeks ago. Yeah, appreciate it. YouTube tries to hold us all down, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Thank you, man. Really appreciate you. How cool will it be to see Sam go undercover as Ghostface? Yeah, maybe I would say I would like. I don't want to see that as like the main movie, but like I could see that in like a possible idea for a TV show or a series or something. You know, I want to see that for the don't mess up the structure of Scream. You know, I just feel like you're shooting yourself in the foot if you mess up that structure. Brock Willis says, Scream 6 prediction, Chad is a goner. He's not as well developed as the character as Mindy. She will survive. Okay. I think it's going to flip. It could. He could go and intervene and save Mindy and Chad gets killed. You know, it might be a switcheroo. It might not even be Mindy. What if they fake that and it's really Chad or somebody else, you know? It might not, that scene with Mindy and everything might not even be in the real movie. They do stuff like that in trailers. Scream Rad says, congratulations on 2K subs, Destin. Thank you, Scream Rad. Yeah. 36 is a baby wearing pants. Can I ask you a question? How scary is Go Thrift in New York? And don't you think its survivors from last year's killing spree will be prepared for this new Dead Letter Ghostface? I think they will be more prepared. But that's what makes it so hard is you don't know who the killer is because it's Halloween season, so it makes it that much scarier. You know, you don't know what you're looking for here. You're amongst a bunch of masked people. Who's the real killer? I think that's really cool. I'm really surprised that they haven't done something like that until now. They're trying to be the new Halloween. Look, when 7 is the killer in Scream 6 on Scream 7, people are going to Brock Willis, Death 75 is the new 26. I don't know, man. I probably won't even live to see 75, but we'll see. We'll see, buddy. I guess I gotta drink a lot more water to see that day. Do all of you like live in Scream 5? Yeah, Liv McKenzie. McKenzie's was the name of the Mackenzies in the first Scream movie whenever Casey Becker was getting killed, and Casey Becker's dad says, drop down to the Mackenzies. You know, so it's like maybe she's related to their neighbors or something, you know. Burst Star versus Skittles. Oh yeah, that'd be a fun day. A fun day. Oh shit. What happened? What happened? I clicked the wrong thing, I think. Guys, I'm gonna have to wrap it up here soon. I'm getting pretty tired. I want to stay. Love you all, but we're gonna be wrapping it up here pretty soon. Okay. Jamie Hart says, yes, I saw it at the mall theater. Of course you did, Jamie. You've seen everything at the theater. Jeez Louise, pepper cheese. Like quick review shorts. Yeah, I do like shorts on reviews, right out of theater reviews. I've only seen Troll, never seen Troll 2. I've never seen the first Troll. So maybe that's a watch party we need to do, Scream Troll 1 and Troll 2. Brock Willis says, Des, did you like the movie Brightburn? I did. Actually did. I hate that the trailer showed pretty much everything, but yeah, it had like one or two surprises, but like, yes, great concept. Really cool, fun movie. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Would you call the movie Jawbreaker drama or a thriller or a horror movie because the girl Elizabeth was killed with Courtney with Jawbreaker? Yeah, I would call it a dark comedy. It's a dark comedy. I want it to be a little bit more darker, but yeah, it was cool. It was 90s, complete 90s. Brightburn is the shit. I have a tattoo on my back of a blue Care Bear that says Thug Life. Hell yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Why have I been in this live stream 1.5 hours and never have I heard the word trinkle? Trinkle while you twerk. No head is started. I don't know if anyone knows that song. Trinkle. That's an inside joke that only me and Brock knows. Trinkle and a few others. There's a few others there that night. Jamie Hart, I love Jawbreaker. I'd say it's a thriller. Yeah, it has its thriller elements. I saw it at the theaters. I remember seeing it at the theaters. Good urban legend to do is a Mothman. Yeah. Corey Cunningham in Scream 6. No. Please don't do that. Imagine if someone is pretending to be Michael Myers and is killing people in Scream 6 and Scream 7. There's showdown between Ghostface and Michael Myers. Yeah, it'd be cool. I'm actually working on a Halloween Scream movie as well, like for the channel, so be looking out for that. It's Ghostface versus Michael Myers. It's gonna be super cool. I always keep it a little comedy though, you know, like that's my thing. I like a little bit of humor, and because it's not made to be taken serious. I did. Yeah. Oh, I did say that. Yeah. Damn, Brock. Des said Principal Embry was hung. I think Billy's father is going to be one of the killers. It'd be cool to see him back. Scott. Let's see here, guys. I'm gonna have to call it here soon. I love you all, but let's wrap it up. A few more questions, and then we're gonna call it a night. Okay. Sorry if I didn't get to you, but I'm barely hanging on here. Hold on loosely, don't let go. All right, let's see here. Brock Willis says, I'm wishing all of you a Merry Christmas. Uncle Brock has a breakfast with friends to attend to in the morning. It's Pornhub and lights out for me. Kidding. Good night, all. We love you, Des. All right, buddy. Damn. I didn't know where that was going. But yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, man. I hope you have a good morning. Good night. Everyone get some rest. Yeah, let's all get some rest. I think it's a good stopping point. We're pushing 1 o'clock. And I'm pretty tired, y'all. I got an early morning to do, and then I got a live stream to do on Sunday. Hope to see you all there for that watch party, Friday 13th, final chapter. Let's see. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Screamer that says Merry Christmas to everyone. Getting sleepy. Good. See, I'm not the only one. See, that old man is like kicking in. Hey, Philip Morgan, what is up? You just getting here, or have you been here this whole time? Just been quiet. Welcome to the party. We're getting ready to wrap it up. Horatory, get some sleep. Yeah, I need it. I really do. I gotta get some rest. Yeah. Dominic St. Clair Studio says, I like to see a Matrix horror type film where people are trapped in their minds and everyone. That's a cool idea. You could really work with that. You could really work with that. I like that. Just don't rip off the Matrix too much. Do your own thing. Never a dull moment with Destin. The stream was a lot of fun. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. And you make it that much better, man. I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, it is. Who would you like to see take the hood? Jason Voorhees or Chucky? I think it'd be really interesting to see Jason Voorhees take the hood. You could call it Friday. Remember the movie Friday? You could call it The Last Friday the 13th or something like that and have it like an angle like from the movie Friday but with Michael Myers. That'd be cool. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope everyone does. I'm sorry, Philip. We're wrapping it up right now. We've been going on for almost 3 hours. This will go in replay mode if you want to go back and watch it and everything. It's been a great stream. We've had a great conversation on Scream tonight, among others. It's kind of gotten sidetracked, but that's what happens with the stream. We never know which way it's going to go, and that's the fun part of it. And I just love hanging out with y'all. You know, y'all start my weekends off right. And I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great weekend. And I hope that y'all have a Merry Christmas. And we're going to see each other a lot more times before Christmas gets here. So I got something special for a really Christmas stream. So yeah, be looking out for that as well. Michael Joe, would you do a review on the Grinch horror movie? Yes, I am going to do it. I am. I'm waiting to see it. Always love the Scream Talk. Yeah, Scream Talk. It's going to be a lot more of that all the way up to the release of Scream 6. So yeah, we just getting started, baby. Love you all. And you all have a good night. Merry Christmas to all. And to all, good night. Peace out. See you later. I'll see you on another time.